Hey everybody! It's Discord user Slappy White with radishphysical.com here to break Radish break number 6. We're going to break 4 jumbo, 4 hobby, 4 booster, 16 guaranteed autos. Going to be giving away at least $500. That's 5 different $100 prizes to the break spots in this. We're going to just spin it on a wheel. I think most of you are in the Radish Discord. That's where we go ahead and do it. And of course, you know the wheel the wheel robot you can add onto the Discord. We've added. That's how we're going to give away the 500. And if we hit the Bojacks 1 of 1, we'll give away $1,000. All right. Well, let's get to it right now. We're going to bring up Hawkwin, who's going to be breaking for us tonight. Hawkwin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, Slappy, can you explain on the wheel for the $100 cash? Can someone get it twice or not?
Yep, we're actually going to allow that tonight. It's just everybody goes back in the pool every time. So they could hit it 5 times.
So you're saying Major Rob could hit it 5 times?
I'd say Major Rob is going to hit it 5 times. What do you think about that, Joey? Is that what you wanted to hear?
I'd just like to hit it once at my age. Slappy, I never caught you so red.
All right. So thanks for asking that, Hawkwin. Yes. Somebody can win it again. In the past, for those of us who are used to Radish and the different breaks we do and the giveaways and the community events, we usually remove people once they've hit it. But for this break, we're not going to do that. We're actually going to keep everybody in. And if you can win multiple times, you can win multiple times. So we'll do that 5 times. We'll use the wheel. And what we do is put all 30 hot dogs in the wheel on in the Radish Discord. You'll see the wheel go around. It'll spin and it'll spit out a name. That's how we're going to decide the 5 different ones. All right. So Hawkwin, so tonight we have 4 jumbos, 4 hobbies, 4 boosters. So we have, that's 360 packs, 3,600 cards we're going to break tonight, right?
Yes, the math is correct.
All right. Well, what are we going to start with, Hawkwin?
Well, let's see. First of all, this is Gavler. I think I'm the only one in the world to open the box up. So if anyone knows this from years ago, and this is Gavler, actually the originator. So this is Judge.
And a little known fact is that Home Team Heroes actually has a life-size bobblehead doll of Gavler, correct?
Yes, they do. In fact, we have a bunch of pictures. So one day I'll give that away. I'm pretty sure that I've never seen one go on sale, actually. And then later on, I'm going to give some of these away. Anyone in comments, if you want to say what these are from, if you remember, I literally collected these all when I was a kid. So that'll probably date it a little bit. And there are 2 different, this is actually from a different season. You can tell me who this is. It's a catcher, by the way, is a clue. And I didn't look on the back, I just remember. And this guy right here is one of the better third basemen of the past 30, 40 years. I'm going to give some of these away. And these are gold stickers, actually. And then National League with silver. So these will go in some lucky boxes.
Hey, Hawkwin, just to interrupt you for a second, is that Bohemian Pins and Collectibles said, I bought a dog. Is this the best place for me to participate? So just to let you know, things are a little bit different here. I know folks are used to Whatnot, where you have 1 or 2 people and then you just watch and you comment. This is very different. We use this platform because we want people to be engaged. Happy to have White Mamba, Major Rob, Joey up on stage. When we start breaking, feel free, guys, to chime in, to ask a question, to make a statement, to have a reaction, to share your thoughts. That's what it's about. Like here we can fit 10 people on the stage. We want the 10 people on the stage. So Bohemian, you're watching it on YouTube. You can watch it live on YouTube. You can watch it live on X, or you can join us on stage. You just go back to radishphysical.com. You're going to see that option in the middle about joining the stage. That's how you would come up here if you wanted to talk, if you wanted to ask questions, if you wanted to share your thoughts. But otherwise, you're perfectly good right where you are. No need to be on stage to win one of the $100 out of the 500 we give away guaranteed. Sorry, Hawkwin, you were going to say.
No, we're good. Let's get it going. I want to say hello to Novek. How's it going, buddy? And also the Bubble Gum King. Again, this is a little different format. We're a little bit older in the sense that we've been with block packs, and thus Bo Jackson, one of the precursors and still relevant, a part of the ecosystem. So we've been around since the beginning. So you'll see a lot of different knowledge points, and we've been part of the community for a long time. So we'll do a little bit more knowledge. We'll take our time just a little bit more at some points. We'll definitely try to go faster because there's so many boxes. But again, we're a little bit different. We're more community driven, knowledge driven. We take our time, like Slappy said. So we'll also have a little bit more insight, I suspect. So let me show you what we're going to open. Let's see if the camera goes. These, not this guy, let me move them. These are the guys, and there's some behind it too. So 4 of the jumbos, and then 4 of the boosters, and then 4, oh God, there's so many, 4 of the hobby. So someone had said, and because they actually said it first, we got collectors, then hobby, then jumbo. I'm going with it. We just said we're part of the community.
All right, Deadly Ice. Hey, and by the way, just a message from Jason A. Jason A says, hey, and Devin, I just packaged up an eBay purchase for you. So Devin is on this break. So Jason A wants to let you know that he just got that packaged up.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
So,
hey, White.
Yes,
go ahead.
Who's on? We got White Mamba on, Major Rob, and Joey. They're on stage. They're going to be talking some. So, but why don't you quickly just tell, I'm sure a lot of people have already done this before, but maybe we'll provide some insight. Why don't you go ahead and tell the audience what the order is within some of these boxes, packs, I'm sorry.
Actually, you want to know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, and you're going to shuffle. Well, you're going to shuffle those up good, even though we're starting with the boosters there.
Yeah, let me put away my cutting tool before I cut myself.
All right. So I'll tell you what. Let's make it. Sorry. Go ahead.
20 packs. If you look at, I should have said this first. This is the info, and I won't do this every time, just once. 20 packs, 10 cards per pack, and a lot of times people either don't realize or never knew. It's a little dark. Let me get my light on.
No, you've got it, Chris. We can see it great.
So up here in the upper left-hand corner, every pack will say what type of pack it is. So don't be fooled. Don't be confused. Make sure it says, if you ever buy single packs, this is a collector booster. Make sure it says jumbo booster. Make sure it says hobby booster. And in the future, make sure it says whatever it should say. You see that right there? Collection booster, collector booster. So it should say blaster booster and so on. So that's one of the big.
Wait, hold on. Major Rob is doing a striptease here. That's not that type of break there, Rob.
Well, not till later when I show you one of the freebies is going to be.
All right. Well, so actually, Hawkman, while you start, why don't you go ahead and start ripping? And you were going to talk about the booster. And actually, White Mamba is like you've had. I remember when I first came across you in the Boba Discord, just the incredible luck you were having. So, White Mamba, have you? And I can't remember where you're getting the great cards from, but you've ripped boosters, right?
Yeah, my wife and I have actually ripped, honestly, probably about 15,000 in wax already. And it just was one of those things that really built up as we had a lot of fun.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt just with the names and if there's a big hit. So everyone that's on stage, just know that. Hotshot Hank will get this pack.
And this one's going to Milvec to start it out. All right. Sorry. So $15,000 worth or 15,000 cards worth?
Dollars worth. And really, wow. It just was, my wife really likes to rip, and everybody does, right? And in today's world.
Silver. Just, it's one of the exclusive ones. It's a really nice one. Tongue twister. Go ahead.
In today's world of sports cards, obviously, very, very few times are you able to buy boxes and get even a fraction of your money back in value. And as we were turned on to these by our local card shop here in Wisconsin, early on, right after Black Friday, we opened some and then, went on eBay and saw the value of them and realized that, hey, the first box I opened had a Will Clark bubblegum auto in it. We were like, wow, this is really cool. And then before you know it, she had the Bo Jackson auto to 10, and we had a Caitlin Clark bubblegum, and we had so on and so forth.
Mustard Man, all right. Yep. Sorry, go ahead, Mama.
No, and so we've just had some of these amazing hits. We had CJ Maddox, Hexs. I mean, just some really big hits, and we've actually sold a lot on eBay, but we did sell a lot of our big hits to one specific gentleman as he's trying to build an Apex deck for his son. So we did give him kind of first crack
Wow.
on maybe 6 or 7 of our biggest hits. I think they were all like 190 to 200 cards.
Wow, that's great. And what's your best? And by the way, Hawkwind. So far we've got 2. That last pack going to BP Fergu, and the previous one to Milvek. So what's the one card you've hit that you wouldn't put up for sale? You wouldn't trade away?
That I've hit so far, or if I did hit.
Yep, that you've hit so far. And that brawler is going to Matt. I'm not sure what Matt's discount name is. Sorry, go ahead, White Mamba.
He doesn't have a Discord name. Matt's a buddy of mine that I got into this break, so he'll be happy to see he got some.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've actually sold all of our good hits so far. Again, I didn't understand at first, like the whole, I've never been involved in Pokemon or any of the sort of TCG stuff. So really it was just kind of a craze for my wife and I to be able to buy and open and sell the cards and buy more and open and sell the cards. And then by the time we really understood what was going on, we had already sold several big hits. So we decided we just continue to to do that. But now we have literally
hold on one second, White Mamba, 1 second. Hey Hawkman, I think your mic is maybe turned away from you because you are kind of like down the hallway voice, just a FYI.
Sorry, can you hear me better?
That's better. It's still not Blue Yeti mic worthy, but sorry, White Mamba, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt right in the middle of that thought.
No, not a problem. So now we've got thousands of base foil. I've still got hundreds of parallels.
Oh, let me get a picture of that. Just I want to grab a shot, Hawkwind. Sorry.
Over.
All right, I got it. Yep. Sorry. Go ahead, Mamba.
One of the fun things for us is that I've been building our whatnot channel, White Mamba Sports Cards, and we've been getting a lot of people involved in Bo Jackson Battle Arena that had no idea what it was. They were just sports card collectors, hundreds and hundreds of people that have come into our streams and bought cards that are now out there collecting Bo Jackson Battle Arena, because I have insisted that I think it's a much safer, much better investment than pretty much any sports card you could buy.
Yeah. Coney Carl. And Coney, that's going to Kyle. And by the way, for folks who are following, if you're in the Radish Discord, we're going to post the hits in the Battle Arena big hits. So right below the break chat channel, we'll tag you there.
Oh, there's something ink inspired.
Wow.
Ink inspired here. Yep.
Freaking Kyle.
The odds of getting an ink inspired, it's probably not an ink inspired.
It's probably a blizzard.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh, victory. That's a cool card. Look how it captures the light.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I want to explain one thing really quick. A lot of people, I don't think, understand this. In the bottom left-hand corner is actually the card number. And if you look closely at it, that is Blizzard, BL. So all these make sense, actually. So BL and then BF. BF always means battle foil. If you wonder on the steels, for instance, if it's really a foil or not, because they're hard to tell sometimes, they'll always say BF. And then the paper will never say BF. It'll just have the number. So this is how you tell what you have, if in case you're wondering what it is.
I loved, Chris, while you were explaining that, you just showing guys his the bottom of his jersey, just the matrix in it. That was really cool how you brought that up. Thanks, Hawkwind, for showing that hit going to Kyle. And so White Mamba, actually, let's talk about that, because you and I were talking before we went on, and then Joey and let's see. Oh, did we lose Joey again? It's like sometimes with a connection. Oh, let's see, Joey. I'll get you back up on stage. Is that so, White Mamba? So with where do you primarily do it on Whatnot? Is that where you stream?
Tony Carl.
Yep,
Again.
Yes, Coney Carl again.
Yeah, Whatnot pretty much. And so right now we've been just mixing them in.
Oh, here comes one. Here comes one.
Like literally every pack. Oh, it's an Ollie.
Oh, let me get that.
That's actually a gorgeous card. Notice the skateboard.
Yep. Yeah, and those are the blizzards people want to. All right, White Mamba is like, you're really great. Is like be able to.
Another hit. This is a 17.
Oh yeah.
Hold
on. Let me get that. All right, I got it. No, I got it. That's good.
Sorry to interrupt yet again.
No, you can always interrupt.
31. That's a hit too.
Yep, that's a great pack for a booster.
That's the first time I've seen two SPs and SSPs in the same one.
in the
Yeah,
same.
In the same
Um,
pack, yeah.
yeah. I can't, to be honest, is like after you see so many, I mean, like White Mamba, you've seen, you
dirty
know,
water. Man.
hundreds of cards, and that one's going to White Mamba. See if he can bring any luck here.
I think we got something here. Maybe not, but I think so.
Yeah, last time you said that. Don't get his hopes up.
Oh.
Steel Bammer.
Steel Bammer for White Mamba.
Hey, Mamba, buddy. So you're interrupted for a reason.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Dirty water DM, my favorite dog.
Let's see.
I got a question for you, White Mamba. Unless you're not done with your story, and I'm sorry if you're not.
Well, we'll get back to it because we're going to talk about his streaming in a second. But go ahead, Aquin, ask.
My question to you is: do you have any questions in general that you wonder about or don't know about when it comes to Battle Arena? Sherlock.
I don't know if I'd say I have any questions off the top of my head now, but I am learning stuff every day, which is the cool part about it. Like I had a person off the Discord contact me and ask me if I had any metallic ink.
Oh, hey, hold on. Let me get that one. Sorry, I was reading the comments there. Nice barreler. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, those are darker black than the other ones, is the metallic, right?
Yeah, somebody asked me if I had any metallic autos and metallic ink autos, and I didn't even know that was such a thing. But then, as you know, you guys have just mentioned here in the break, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner of the card for the number, it starts with an M. If it's a metallic one, I didn't even know that. So there's, was just another little twist. So I guess that's one of the cool things about getting involved with something that's brand new and that you're kind of, unfamiliar with, is that you learn, as you go here, and that's been some of the fun of it for us.
Yep, and we're learning all together too, which is really nice, right? Because this is a new alpha edition. Bratwurst.
That's Kyle.
So real quick, so far we've pretty much hit something in almost every pack, or maybe every pack. So let's see if we can keep our luck running. Nope, our first one of ours. And again, if you look down here, let's see if I can get close enough.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah,
Paddle foil.
And then over here you see steel's a weapon. Remember, steel's the lowest of the weapons, but you still see that it's 120 power, which actually is not bad.
No, it's not. All right. So White Mamba, let's talk, and we'll focus on this just for a second to try to get through. So how long have you guys been streaming? How long have you been on Whatnot?
So make a really long story short, we started in 2020.
Hey,
and
we've got 12 boxes to open that we have plenty of time. But anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, started in 2020. Then we took a little break as I sold one of our companies that we owned and kind of got tied up with that. And then we have only come back on for about for about 4 months now, and we've gone from like 1,000 followers to 8,000 followers and sold over 10,000 items in 4 months. So we've really jacked that up. And this Bo Jackson thing's been great because we've really just been selling these cards amongst our sports cards, and that's what I've been enjoying so much about it, is we've been bringing sports card enthusiasts into the Bo Jackson Battle Arena group. This Wednesday, so the first, at 7 p.m. Central, will be the first time we're actually going to have a quote-unquote Bo Jackson singles sale, where we're just literally going to sell Bo Jackson singles only, foils, parallels, autos.
Sure.
I haven't done that mainly just because I wasn't sure if the following was there or not yet.
Yep. King catch up, and I think there's a hit in this one.
And that one's going to Jason A., who I know is watching all along.
There is.
My Steelers asking any hits yet? We've actually hit a lot of silver in this booster box right now.
See?
Yep. Looks like a rainbow. Must be a rad. Nope.
Ice Rad. Cruise control.
Oh,
that is great looking.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card. Ellie De La Cruz there. And the special thing about that card is it's an ice on top of it. It's not a steel. So there's some extra value there. Steel would be just 120 power.
Yep. Good job.
hey, and Hawkwin, what's the what was the hot dog on that one? I have it written down, but what's this?
Is King ketchup.
Ketchup. Okay.
It's Frenchie's favorite hot dog. He announced that in one of the streams. I don't remember where.
Well,
Excellent.
all I remember.
I can tell that you know what you're saying because you said that perfectly well with it. I've done some contract work with Bo Jackson Battle Arena over the last 9-12 months. So I have a pretty good idea of the product and pretty impressed with your knowledge.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've gotten to meet a few of the guys via the telephone
Good.
for a couple different reasons, and
It's really girl.
I've been really impressed with them and have explained to them, I feel like they've hit a home run here with this product, and hope that this
Oh.
edition 2 will be similar. I hope they don't change too much other than the players and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Jeff is really good about keeping history and tradition while adding new things and testing things. That makes sense. So
Yeah, I hope there's not another 31 autos in this next drop. Jesus, it's hard to collect them all.
Voice is autos, but I have no idea on that.
I just got the last one today, except
Whoa.
for Bojack's. That's one
Wow.
I'll never be able to afford. But the other 31, I got the last of them today in a trade.
How many hot dogs do you have tonight?
What, in this?
Yeah.
One.
You have a hot dog, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my namesake.
Excellent.
Rollerboard
Well,
Rob.
let's hope you get
Rollerboard Rob.
Joey, appreciate you hopping off and on stage. I know Zarek has a problem with the restream too, also keeping it in. So Joey, you've hit one pack so far, which you're on the board, but obviously you're looking for a hit. Who would be your favorite, Joey, your favorite auto if you could hit it?
Give me a bow.
Yeah, wow.
Actually, I got a Don Mattingly already.
Oh,
So
love it.
yeah, that was a nice one. I threw it right up on eBay immediately. So
You know, if you
I
ask
don't
around
know.
the community,
What?
if you ask around the community, there's some of us that would take them off your hands without the fees.
Hold on,
Oh.
wait. Before we do that, so Hawkwind, you're paused. Is there something you want to say?
Yeah, and sorry about the mic. There's having some difficulties. So hopefully you guys can hear me enough. There's some problems with my iPhone connecting to the Yeti. I want to explain something that some people have. So I do on and off QC for actually Bo Jackson Battle Arena because I'm about 20 miles away from the actual printer. So I've been to the printer a bunch of times. And I want to just explain this. When you see one backwards, it means absolutely nothing. It doesn't mean it's coming. It doesn't mean that something happened that means they're special. It doesn't mean that it's a bad pack. It means absolutely 100% nothing. It means that it's worded upside down by accident. I just want to make that clear.
All right. Well, I'm glad we interrupted it for that. All right. So yes, Aaron Rodgers looking for his 500th touchdown. They already announced they're going to start him next week. So we'll see if he can get it. Of course, Tech Super, a big Jets fan, excited to see Aaron Rodgers back in there. All right. So let's see. It was Joey. It's like, obviously you'd want to hit the bow and you hit the Donnie baseball. You put it up on eBay. I know Major Rob, you were saying like, hey, we can sell it in the community, but was it a steel auto? And was it the special steel background, Joey, or what kind of auto was it for Donnie baseball?
Honestly, I don't even remember, but I'm on eBay right now. I could let you know. I'm on the but
Is it still up for sale or auction right now?
Yes, it is. But I'm willing to go off like I do that on Facebook. I belong to like maybe 2 groups on Facebook with them.
Yep.
So I've been selling through there, and I just got on this yesterday. So I wanted to see like what else is out there.
Yep.
No.
And there's another one. If you want to message me, Joey, I'm not sure if you're in the Facebook group. I just posted today, Slappy White, about something. If you're not there in that Facebook group, you can. It's still a private group right now, but a buy sell trade group. So make sure you reach out about that.
Buy sell trade. Yeah, I got that one already. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yep.
And
I'm
then
on that one.
hey, and White Mamba, we're gonna get back to you. But one of the things, if you want to you see private chat here on the left, and it's gonna be Rollerboat. There you go, Rob.
Oh. I wasn't even paying attention.
Roller boat. You're getting a CC.
Oh, I'm getting lucky.
Who's got
Marvarati.
on? Here we go.
Oh, couple Marvarati. Oh, look at that halo.
That's something I don't have. A halo.
Oh, really? That's great.
Yeah, let's get a low play for him. That'd be nice. All right. So, White Mamba, if you put up, oh, glad to see Fergus here. If you want to put up, you mentioned the stream you're going to be doing. If there's a link you can put in private chat, I'll make sure to put it across, and I'll also put it in the main chat. Everybody can see it. There. Slap his hand. Let's see. Frenchie mentioned that those special steel autos are super rare. I don't know numbers on them since they aren't numbered, but apparently there aren't a lot of them. Yeah, actually, Fergu's right. I picked up a Donnie baseball with a steel background, and I picked that one up for about 100. It's just Don Mattingly is my. Donnie baseball is one of my favorite Yankees. So.
Oh, there you go.
Roller.
And that is Brawler's second one. Second pack. Let's see. Getting almost to the end here. And Brawler is going to... That one's going to White Mama's friend. That one's going to Matt. So Matt doing well here in the beginning in the pack count, but looking obviously for a hit. All right. Getting down there to the end, right? With just a few packs left, right, Chris?
Yeah, 4.
That's what we should have. That's what I've got. All right.
Isn't Milvek in this?
Milvek
Yes.
is in this.
Oh, big shout out to Milvek and B Susco for helping me finish off the 1 through 32 plays today. I appreciate that, guys.
Oh, that's
Sure.
awesome.
Yeah, I
All
was
right.
gonna say
Sorry, go ahead.
I met a breaker. Actually, yeah, I think he did some breaks on whatnot with Bo Jackson, and then he was selling some singles last night. And I just hopped in there and chatted with him a little bit, and he had mentioned to me that he was trying to put a full set of base and a full set of foil together, but he was really short quite a few, and I was able to put 77 cards together for him and worked him a nice trade deal and get that shipped out for him today. So now he's got a full set of all the base and all the foils.
And where were you saying, White Mamba? I'm sorry, I missed it. Where'd you connect with him to make that connection?
On whatnot.
On Whatnot. That's awesome.
I'm missing like 6 or 7 of each, the paper and the cheddar. And the battle foil. Would it be all right to reach out to you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you.
That Don Mattingly that I have is battlefoil fire.
Oh, it's a battle for fire. Oh, okay. And so you have it.
And it's 6 out of 50.
Wow. And do you have it auction or do you have it listed for sale, Joey? No.
But everything's negotiable. You know what I'm saying?
No, we didn't hear you. You cut out. What was
I'm
your
sorry.
price?
$350, but everything's negotiable. You know what I mean? I put that up like the first couple days.
350, 350?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was before any comps or anything, and I haven't looked back at any of my listings to readjust prices lately. So,
Well, if you get that, then what I got put together is worth a fortune.
yeah. Well, I got a bunch of that Dodger stuff that just came out. I mean, a bunch.
I know somebody looking for the hot dogs. The hot dogs were the guys dressed in a purple cloak.
Okay.
Cardio Chris is buying everyone he can find, and he will pay you a good price for them.
Real quick, this is the last pack.
Last pack for the booster, for the first booster.
Doozy sauce, first one, I think.
Just FYI for you, brother.
That one's going to Rody. White Mamba with that last pack, but still looking for that fire hit. All right, so White Mamba. Let's see. Well, actually, White Mamba, perfect time. Oh,
there's a foil.
Whoa.
Okay, somebody tell me why are we impressed?
That's a foil play card, so it's a bonus play, not a regular play card, and has
Fisher, put that back up.
Tremendous value. I would say that's probably a $50 to $75, card on the open market.
Got it.
You're kidding me. Somebody just threw one of those in for free on a deal I just did. So I should say thank you, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Few things. I do sleeve all of these. I just do it off camera a little bit later. I make sure they don't get hurt, and I do sleeve. I just do it when we have big breaks like this. to not slow it down at all and make sure that they're nice and protected. Also, I'm going to give you my 2 cents. I think these are going to go up in value quite a bit. These are essentially, you get a free play for a hot dog, so you have more hot dogs as a result. And so you get more plays, which are going to be much better in like high-end decks to low-end decks in tournaments. So these are going to be huge in tournaments going forward. And once there's sanctioned tournaments, both at card shops and also regionals that are put on by card shops, and then one's put on by Boba, Bo Jackson Battle Arena, you're going to actually, where there's money involved in prizes, you're going to see these, I think go way up. So more than 1575, that's my opinion only. Do your own research and do your own speculation, but I think these are going to go up, up, up.
I would tend to agree with him. I've opened, as I said, this is no BS, probably about $15,000 in wax, and I think we got 3 foil bonus plays.
Yep.
Oh. All right.
Wow.
Hey, we're going to give away the first, let's see, we're going to give away the first $100 out of the $500. Of course, we're all looking to hit that bow, and then we'll give away 1,000, but we're going to give away at least 500. All right. Here's the first hot dog spot that's going to win $100. And that winner is going to be,
Am I on it?
you are not on it.
Damn it.
And it's the worst. The worst. And that one is going to, that one's going, oh, let's see. Actually, you want to know something? That's Dr. Bray. I'll reach out to you. I copied and pasted. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I screwed this up. So the one thing I have to do is worst and Wayne were 2 different. So that's not fair to everybody else. I've got to go through, take all the duplicates out. And Dirty Water Dan is a 3. Dr. Bray, I'm going to get with you, a longtime OG member. Apologize for that, Chris. I'll make sure to get that. But how are we coming on that next booster? And I'm going to go through and remove the duplicates on every hot dog name so we can go ahead and spin that wheel one more time.
Yeah, the next one's not a booster. It is actually a hobby. So this is a first hobby. Again, 20 packs. Oh, God. Sorry about the camera. 20 packs, 10 cards each. And what we're looking for here, you've got a guaranteed auto. I think we went through it. Also, you have inserts for the first time and a checklist. And then also it talks about tournaments. So
Hawkwood,
these are
what's your first name?
from what we've been told. And also,
It's Chris, Rob.
Chris, what were we guaranteed in the last thing? Because you never said, and I don't know anything about them.
I'm sorry, who are you talking to?
You, Chris?
I thought Cardio Chris was in for a second. Guaranteed last time?
What was the last box you did? What were you guaranteed, not guaranteed? I have no idea. I've never opened one.
So you weren't guaranteed anything. Let me pull the box out and I'll tell you. So you take a look and I'll show you. You're not guaranteed anything.
Okay.
So that makes it easy. You look for, and in Radish, actually in our Bo Jackson channel, you'll see pinned odds on every type of box. And then you'll see the pinned odds of what you can get in the box, what type of cards you can get in there, and exclusives, and what the odds are.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And it'll tell you everything.
One important note, though, about boosters and what makes those so valuable is they're the only boxes you can get the dogs out of. CJ Maddox and I believe it's Billy.
Yep.
Which that was one of the, I would say, my top 5 things I think they did really good about Bo Jackson was they sort of equaled out the different boxes in that way, even though you're not guaranteed the auto.
Dr. Furter.
Yep. You can get that. My wife and I bought a case of boosters, and while they were okay overall, we did hit that Hexs CJ Maddox, which is a 200 power card, and was as valuable really as the Bo Jackson auto we pulled in theory.
Oh yeah. How do you think White Mamba Bo feels about that? That a dog is basically being treated as valuable? No, I'm serious. How do you think?
Yeah,
do you think he laughed?
Yeah. Well, there's only 5 250 power cards, and the 2 dog 101s are 2 of the 5. So, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Real quick, Chris, I'm just going to share. I do want to show what you were just talking about, so people can see that. Is that this is when we talk about the rarities.
Real quick, Glitzy.
What's up?
Glitzy.
Glitzy? All right. So you're looking over here, and when you're talking about the booster, you're talking Inspired Ink is 2 to 4 per case. Superfoils 1 to 10% of cases. Hex 10 to 30% of cases. So you're looking at all these. You can see all these right here. If anybody wants the link to this, I can let you know. I won't go through all this right now with Hawkwind going through. Is that let's see, stop sharing. And so Hawkwind, back to you with. Let's get you back up there. Did Glitzy have any hits? All right.
So,
and that was Joey.
does anyone know what originally? I'm sure some of our audience members do. Does anyone know originally what the dogs were supposed to be, the cards, and they actually created the cards, but then had to shred them all? Do you know why?
That was a lot of something that I didn't understand, but you go, buddy.
Let me rephrase it. Thank you for pointing out that I was mumbling, or I'm sorry, making no sense. So what it was is the dogs, actually, there was cards created for the dogs, and they had to shred all of the original created cards for the dogs. Does anybody know why they had to do that for the original cards? Was it different? Just
All right, Mamba, anything?
so on the originally designed cards for both dogs, which are
And Hawkwind, what hot dog was that?
Coney Carl.
Carl.
Coney Carl. All right, thanks.
Let me put this away. Hold on 1 second. Tony, where are you?
He's building the suspense.
So both of those dogs are the founder and one of the owners and guy we all know, Frenchie or Jeff, and it's his dogs. And originally the plan was, and he stated this publicly. Roller Bob.
Yeah, boy. Be a hit. Be a hit.
So originally they were designed for Inspired Ink. So the dogs were going to put their paw print and actually autograph each other.
Ah, that would have been awesome.
And guess what? The ink wouldn't take on the paws.
No way.
It didn't work. So of course, because of that, they had to redesign the card because there would be a blank area where the autographs, it's faded, so the autographs can be signed. So they had to redesign the card, and that's the card that you see now.
Wow.
So there you go.
That sucks. I would have loved to have
say-
seen the paw print. That would have been awesome.
There's the pug, Billy.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm trying to imagine. Yeah. The artwork on that, how it might have changed.
Wayne.
All right.
Artwork,
Where's Dwayne? That's
I don't
Dr.
think the
Boy.
artwork changed. Like the dog looks similar, I think, but changed definitely.
A little bit higher, Hawk, there. Oh, sorry. I'll actually go to the side. Or no. Actually, yeah, a little bit higher. That's good right there. I was wondering though, Hawk, when you were talking about room for a paw print, I would think they would have to change the artwork a little bit. I mean, I know you could say they could just resize it. Oh, hold on. Let me screenshot it real quick. All right, got it. And that one was that Worst Dwayne? I think that was Worst Dwayne, right?
The yoga guy. You're the yoga wiener.
Oh, and you know what we're missing is I forgot.
You never forget.
Let's see.
I
did.
The vibe.
Yes.
For those that don't know, this was Slappy White's high school band. And so these are the retro tracks.
Is this him on the bass guitar?
Coney Carl.
That's like the 4th or 5th Coney Carl.
Yep. Who's Coney Carl?
That is Kyle D, and that's in this this box. Ooh, and I forgot to message Kyle, make sure that he knows to.
He'll just pick up his winnings later.
All right.
Lord knows
Let's
he's
see.
going to win.
He might just hit a. He might just hit an auto. That's for sure. All right. Letting him know.
If you go to that chart that we showed everybody with the odds and what's in each of the types of boxes, We haven't had really any hits yet. We went through some packs. So what should we expect? Some cards coming up in these limited packs. Oh my God.
Tony Carl again.
Another
That's at least 5 or 6 now.
Yes. We should be expecting. Oh,
all right.
No, I don't want to get. Oh, Ollie's a good one. I always like his.
Okay, so the foil stamp plays, and we've already seen one,
Yeah.
right, Hawkwind? And there's 3 to 4 per case. That's how rare they
Per
are.
case.
And when you per case, and then Grandma's linoleum battle foil, which we still haven't pulled yet. That's 2 to 4 per case. So even rarer than those foiled stamped bonus plays. And then of course you're looking for the 80s Rad battle foil. There's 1 per box on average. Blizzard, 2 per box, which I think on a Blizzard, I think we did 2 or 3 on that first box. And then the silver battle foil, 2 to 5 per box. That we were on the higher end there. And then the green battle foil glow. That's 1 to 2 per case. Susie Sauce. All right. And of course, everybody keeping track of how many packs you're getting. Nobody's going to get skunked. You have anti-skunk protection. If you get shut out fewer than 3, you get your full money back. Fewer than 6, you get half your money back. We're going to be giving away those 5/100 right now. Let's see. And that's Susie Sauce. In this box, that is Rhodey. And he got the special he got the special foil stamp bonus play. All right. Also, the pink battle foil Hex. Those are in 5 to 20% of the cases.
Yeah,
Oh,
those I
there's
think are
Kyle.
also
Kyle
in
just showed
booster. Those are in booster boxes, and those are actually now secret 101s. Frenchie announced.
Kyle, you've already had like 8 packs. No lies.
Steamer stand. Is this the first steamer stand, I think?
Yes, it is.
It's the first,
Yeah, that's
Go ahead,
first one,
Rob.
man.
and it's Tech Super. Oh, and he's getting his Aaron Rodgers' favorite jet. He is a huge Jets fan. He's going to love to see Aaron Rodgers double check.
Oh, I wish I would have known that. I just traded a Bubblegum 180, Aaron Rodgers. If I'd
Ooh.
known that, I would have reached out to him.
Yeah, no, you can always go there. And as he says, Donnie Golwa is, wait, hold on, where we go? Donnie Golwa is hot. Tech Super, spelling not his specialty right there.
We're getting down in packs here, so we got some cards coming up, including the auto.
Yeah, I'm predicting something. I'm predicting something big coming. Either a big gold green or maybe a Hex. This has been a pretty weak box so far.
Yeah, might go.
Yeah.
Slappy, why don't you read some of the comments that were written down?
Well, Kyle says, what's up? No, so let's see. Bohemian kind of echoing what we just heard from White Mama. Pink Battlefoil Hex only in Booster 2, which
Whoa,
are
we got a
1/1
blue.
with auto. Oh,
110, Draco. All right. Nice. May not
That's
have a
really
lot
nice.
of power, but it, you know, with these plays, dude, we played last night. The plays mean more than the cards almost. As long as you're somewhere in the neighborhood on power, the plays can put you over. It's insane how important they are.
That's
Absolutely insane.
How many?
yeah, you were playing. Who were you playing online with
I was
last
watching
time, Andrew?
and learning. No, it was
Okay.
Yo-Yo
Have you-
and Subhub. And Yo-Yo put down a
Yep.
play that allows you to pick a player out of your pile and add it to your score. So he had like a 275, and Subhub was sitting there, and I'm like, dude, he's getting crushed. He flips this card over that says, you can trade your power for your opponent's power. I was like, that's like a kill-all.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I mean, these plays and knowing when to use them is the most important part.
So, White Mamba, you seem to, since you're so into cards, were you at the National Card Show this
No,
past
one
summer?
of the tricky parts for me, I am going to go this year. I want to watch the gentleman I sold a bunch of my
Smaller.
brawler again. Yeah, one of the gentlemen I sold a bunch of my cards, and I want to watch his son play the tournament.
You gotta tell us
Trilogy.
Who is it?
His
It's
son,
Chile? Yeah.
Alpha.
Alpha Trilogy's son's going to play. Yep.
Oh, I was wondering if he was going to play.
Yeah. So at any rate, my day job is actually I work in the fishing industry, including fish and make YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. So the national being in the summer is like right in the dead heat of my busy time. So it makes it tough, but I will make it over there this year. Chicago is only 2 hours from my house. So.
What do you do fishing wise, may I ask?
Well, I salmon fish, and then my main job is I make YouTube videos and teach people how to fish.
I fished on the FLW tour for a couple.
Bass or walleye?
Bass. Tony Carl again.
And of course, I say, hey Rob, way to kill the conversation. It's like I thought you guys were going to strike it up.
I did too, but he sort of just let it go. So
I will say, Deadly Ice. We're on the second booster. We're on the 12th Coney Carl pack. So not quite. That's 4 in this box.
He's the 7 overall now.
Just so everyone knows, I'm going a lot quicker because we got a lot of boxes to go through.
You know, normally when they do a lot of boxes, they skip the first 3 paper ones anyway.
Yep. My old hands can't handle like the younger ones as much. Hoopy. But I'm starting to.
And hey, speaking of which, that's Deadly Ice who just chimed up. So Deadly obviously looking for a hit, and I think I agree with White Mamba. We're looking to maybe get a couple special hits in the next couple packs.
Boy, it just feels like it. I gotta say, this is one of the weaker boxes. We've had one ice so far, I think, and it was a Draco.
Yeah, we're still due a bunch.
Have to be due either a big auto here, or a big rad, or maybe a green glow, or possibly even a hex.
Well, we're guaranteed a rad and a orange and an auto.
Vincent Van Doe.
And that looks like the auto right there.
That's KP Hamilton.
Let's go slower. Oh, sorry. My thing. It's not good getting old. But
A little higher on the
that's why
screen
the
there,
break
Aquin.
game is much better.
Yep, there you go.
And it's white.
Sorry, trying to get the lighting better too.
Oh, it's a redeem? It's a redemption card, isn't it?
Yep.
So the front side is always congratulations.
Is it AI
AI or Roger Staubach or Wadler.
or Benjamin or Chastain? Isn't she?
Okay. There could be a few others. Individual.
Oh, look at that.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. The
Jalen Waddle.
Wow. Nice hit.
That's a good hit.
And remind us again, Hawkwin, which hot dog was
That
that?
was Vincent Van Doe.
Oh,
That was KP Hamilton, who was the winner of the. He ended up hitting the in the Radish battle breaks. He ended up hitting the Wonder Art Brew. So KP Hamilton just on a great run. Right now.
oh, that's awesome.
And that's the first Vincent Van Doe, isn't it? Good for him.
I think it's the second actually, but what do I know?
Yeah. And by the way, White Mamba called that. White Mamba, you said that it was going to be coming out. Yeah, for one of the next ones. All right. So White Mamba is like, while he's going ahead and sleeving that. So again, what's your next whatnot? And I've posted it. We'll post it again.
It's Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central.
Frank.
There's the main dog right there. That always hits everything that I see. Frankie Frank. He's a bad dog.
Draco, Javelin,
There you go, Hoffman.
well, is that 18? Oh, that's still nice.
Yeah, that's a nice hit.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me do that.
It's not nice.
Can I see it real quick? All right. 18 is still worth it. All right. You're good. You're good.
I think that was
All right. White Mamba.
all right. We're down to 4.
Slappy, you're the electronics guy. Is there a way to move the pictures of the people on stage below where his hands are?
No, we
Okay.
can't.
Got something here.
Yeah. Who was the hot dog? Let's see it.
I don't know that we've had him yet.
Dijon, that's Tekka Tucker. All right. Tekka, I think that's the first hit we've had.
There you go.
Man, I would love to hit a grandma's linoleum at some point.
I misspoke.
Yes, that was there. All right. So going back to White Mamba, it's the Whatnot stream. Let's see, Wednesday. So let's see, Monday. So we're talking
Yes,
New Year's
New
Day.
Year's Day,
New
7
Year's-
p.m. Central. Like I said, got tons of base cards, battle foils, and then I probably got about 100 or so parallels. Ice, steel, rads, fires that I'm gonna sell.
Bratwurst.
That's the number he's had too.
Mm,
And everything will start at $2.
that's a good price.
Is that plus shipping? Or is that
Well,
including?
yeah, everything will be auctioned off $2. Guys can bid and at whatever it ends at, and then usually our shipping's capped at like around $6. So it charges you like $4 or $5 on the first card, $1 or $2 on the second card, and then it's free on all the cards after that.
All right, we got 2 more.
We have to have a rad in here somewhere. So I predict a rad in the next 2 packs.
What's the best people have seen in a pack? The jumbo or a hobby? What's the best multiples that people have seen?
Well, I know Rob's been watching. Joey, what's the best you've seen in a pack? Mustard Man. And that one's going to BP Fergo. Joey, you there with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. Yes.
No, that's all right. We're saying what the best you've seen in a pack.
Was that Don Mattingly that I got? That's it. But I only opened up 1 jumbo so far. So I'm gonna go crazy on like New Year's. I'm gonna open another one of everything and probably the Dodger box too.
Oh, that's all you've opened total?
Yes, totally. That's it. Because I know if I start opening, I'm gonna go crazy with it and start opening everything.
Yeah. Hey Hawkman, you just gotta slow down because your camera's not keeping up with you. So just go back to the page.
Brawler.
Thanks. Brawler. So Joey, how much World Series stuff
I
do you have?
10 boxes of the Kilofoil one, which is they only made 275 of them. Then I got 6 of the other 2, the smaller ones, the regular limited edition and then the limited edition Battlefold.
Okay, and so you're gonna rip them. You're not.
No, I'm selling.
Anyone, right?
I'm selling them like a champ.
Oh, you're selling the boxes
Yes.
unripped.
I'm gonna rip probably 1 of each box, and then just sell the rest so I get some money back.
Joey, I might have to get a hold of you. I'm not up at all on what those are. I mean, I've obviously seen them on eBay and seen some people talking about them, but I have no idea what's in them, what the difference is, anything. But I would be interested in the Dodger box, potentially, just buying one to rip, because I haven't opened one. It would be fun.
All right, definitely hook me up. Just look me up and email me, do whatever you got to do. And we'll work out something with prices, because the prices right now are outrageous. I mean, crazy outrageous.
I did want to mention before you asked about the craziest hit, I did want to share this story. So I bought a booster box at a place, and was so excited, of course. So I opened it up on the way home as I'm driving, which you shouldn't do naturally. And out of 1 pack, this is no lie, couldn't believe it myself. Probably shouldn't say it because Boba's not going to like this, but out of 1 pack, I got 3 gums.
Really?
Yes,
What?
I swear to God. One
Holy
pack,
shit.
I got 3 gum cards back to back to back. So obviously it was a mistake. I'm assuming that, they got.
What power level?
But they were all smaller ones. If I remember right, I believe it was like Bandolero, Bammer, and Fungi or something maybe. But obviously, one heck of a pack.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't care if they were 95s if I got 3 of them.
Yeah, I agree.
So Hawkwind, you're mixing it up. You're going with. So you're not going to go with another booster right now.
Now, remember in the beginning, what I can't remember who said it, but this is the order they asked for.
It was deadly. Oh, I thought he said go through all the boosters.
I did too.
So what are we doing?
But
He did
going-
booster, hobby,
Booster?
and now jumbo.
Yep. He's doing 1 of each in order,
That's what I did.
which is awesome. That's a great way to do it.
Okay.
I'm also going to pull out some different piles. So this is just a small, because you can spend forever trying to shuffle.
Yeah,
And
you
just
could.
so everybody knows, which I think they do, that the actual packs themselves are collated fine. It's actually the packs are not. Inside the packs are collated fine. The packs.
Well, except for that one that had 3 gums in it.
There's going to be some mistakes. I've seen across at the printer, and there will be some mistakes. Because the actual really good cards are because of quality control, and there's multiple visuals on the really good cards to make sure that they're not dinged up as much or there's any problems. So there's a high amount of quality control visually. Dijon Don, I moved away to this side, by the way, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better.
Hey, Hawkwind, maybe after this one, we'll take a quick check, see if you can get the Yeti to work connected to your iPhone.
Remember, there is how many guaranteed in this one for autographs?
3.
3.
That's right. Oh, TCI.
That's a nice card.
So those still sell. If you're looking
That
to
is.
sell or collect, these are actually sought after. Even the
Yeah, they are. Like 40, 50 bucks worth.
yeah.
And that was Dijon Don, right,
That
Hawkwind?
was Dijon Don.
Yeah, that was going to Tekka Tucker. So that was a really beautiful card you got there right there. By the way, Joey, I know you're on stage. If you want to look on the left in the private chat, we've got something going up there. Also, Joey, let me know. I put it across there. Discord user Joey Lab selling World Series boba boxes. So if people want to reach out to you. Is that okay to put that up there, right, Joey?
Yes.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. You know, White Mom. And that is Tech Super. I think it's his 3rd one. Coming up. Yep. First one on the jumbo. But we appreciate you guys coming up on stage. We do things a little bit different. We want you guys to be up here. Of course, Rob, we appreciate you being up here. You're up here for most, even when you're not in the break.
That's because I'm so sexy. I just like to let everybody get to see me.
Yeah.
It brightens their day.
Amen to that, Rob. So White Mamba, I have to say, is like you were talking about your wife, where you guys just got into it at the store. So your wife is obviously different than a lot of people's spouses, which is instead of hiding it from her,
Yeah.
she might be hiding it from you.
Yeah, she definitely. So, you know, I got into sports cards originally with my daughter to collect. And then as my daughter has become, you know, really into basketball, she's a really great high school basketball player. She's sort of obviously positioned away from it. So then I got into the buying and selling. Not so much flipping, but I just enjoy the, you know, the purchasing of collections, the going through them, and then selling them on whatnot.
Yep.
And my wife, she could care less about any of that. She helps me, but she's into the ripping. She loves to open boxes and packs, as we all do. But I mean, she genuinely loves it. So for us, this was a really cool experience together because it was something we could do together. And for once, you know, it wasn't buy $1,000 box, get $150 in cards, which, you know, you can only do that so much justifiably, right? We still do that plenty, but you can only do that so much.
Oh, Dijon Don. I feel good.
Again.
No, I don't feel good.
And as soon as you said that earlier, White Mamba, I was thinking about tops. Yeah. And just some of the
I mean, like
cases.
my daughter, my son, my wife are huge Caitlin Clark fans. So my son's got a bunch of these Caitlin Clark cards that we almost didn't part with the Caitlin Clark gum because of that. But long story short, my wife has been trying to convince me into a box of select WNBA at $1,000. The problem with it is you're basically buying a box looking for one Caitlin Clark hit, and that's just, I mean, it's really like throwing, you know,
rad.
the wall.
It's like a rad.
Good luck.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those boxes of select with the basketball also. Besides, I got into the Caitlin Clark stuff too. So I got a bunch of the boosters. I got a bunch of.
Ooh, fire.
Jeeves.
All right.
Look at those weapons. They will hurt you.
They'll burn you up.
It's a nice card.
And that one going to Lego my Let go of my Lego.
Hey, wait, Mamba, since you've opened so many of these boxes, do you find that you tend to find the SPs and the SSP plays when you see the blue or the orange hits?
Yes.
I guess
Yep,
because
I was going to
that's where
mention that
I've
earlier.
noticed.
Yep, I was going to mention that earlier. So very rarely do I see an SSP play in a non-hit package. But obviously we did have a foil one earlier that did not have a hit in it. But generally speaking, a lot of times you get two 32 or less in a hit package. That seems to be a common denominator.
Yep.
Well, this looks like a promising one.
Real quick, someone asked about the $100 spin, Floppy.
Yeah, you never did that.
I know. I had to fix it. This is going to be Fergo. Yeah. I'm just gonna need you to pause for a second, Hawkwind, and after this.
Okay, do the paper. 1 of 3. There we go.
Ice,
baby.
Yeah.
Jeeves again. You got the fire and ice of Jeeves. Now let's see if we can get a SSP or SP. Nope.
Nope.
All right, so hold on, Hawkwind. Don't open the next one.
I get smaller.
All right. We're going to go ahead and let's see, get these. Get it all sorted down to just one per. All right, spin the wheel. This is the first 100 to be given away. And it's going to be, first $100 is going to, it's thinking, and
Laura?
And it's going to Laura Lynx.
Yeah, Laura.
All right, Hawkwind, we are back
Who's
to
Laura?
you.
Laura Lynx.
Who is the actual person?
That's the Bubblegum King! The Bubblegum King!
Nice.
Yes. Let's see.
Dirty Water Dan.
that's me. Hopefully there's a hit in there.
Hopefully. Let's see. And Jack Gatlin.
No dice. Yeah, got a foil card.
Actually, that's a really high power rating for this stuff.
Yeah, one of the better sellers for sure.
Yep.
I'm worried about cards for my deck, and he's like, "Yeah, I can make a buck off that." Like, two different views of it. That's all. Just two different ways to look at it.
I gotta say, White Mamba, in real life, if you were with Hawkwind, you two would get along because he always believes in taking something off the table. And like you were talking about your daughter, and you thought about keeping the card, but you're like, no. You do a good job of fighting your head and your heart. You do a good job in that battle.
Hank.
And that one's going to Milvek. All right, good luck, Milvek.
Thank you for the trades.
Burlicious, 135. He has been on fire lately.
You know, they're talking about him possibly winning MVP, even though his team sucks. But I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Well, you mentioned earlier that taking something off the table, it wouldn't probably take a rocket scientist to figure out. If you looked at my name, I have one weak spot, and that's where I do my collecting. And obviously that would be Kobe Bryant. That's my favorite athlete of all time. So when it comes to Bo Jackson, I take it off the table, and it goes towards my personal collection of picking up PSA 10s of Kobe Bryant.
Laura
Lynx. There you go.
Okay.
That is the Bubblegum King. What would you do, White Mamba, if you hit the Bo Jackson 1 of 1, where there's the bounty
I would take
out there?
the bounty. We already talked about that.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You
Yes,
auction
I
it, you get more money.
I know I would, but my wife and I talked about this, and here's my theory on this. And don't think this the wrong way. I don't have a bunch of money, but here's my thought. When we all get to be a point where we get to be 70 years old and we're sitting in our chair telling our grandkids stories, you can tell them that you sold a Bo Jackson 101 for 20 grand, and they look at you for 3 seconds and walk away and don't care. Or you can tell them you went golfing with Bo Jackson, maybe the greatest athlete of all time, at his golf course, and they'll probably sit and listen to your story.
Truly, girl.
Oh, you'd go golfing with them?
That's what the bounty is.
No, the bounty's cash.
No, it's all,
No. So Bo Jackson has offered to golf with
there's a
him,
glow.
and so
Oh,
the
nice.
That goes again to Twirly Girl. Look at that glow.
and hold on, that is SDO. SDO with that. No, so the bounty is Bo Jackson's offered the golf for 4 people, and there are people who are willing to pay. I think
Actually,
it's 30,000 is the last count.
Brecken Rocks just said it's 50K now.
Wow.
Is it? Yeah. I mean, so just so folks know, in some charity events, it gets up to $100,000. So it really is closer to 100 than it is to 30. So it's already up to
Ooh,
50.
Brenda Bunton. This is
But-
the first one, I think.
Yep, that is the first I've seen of that one.
Oh, and there's a hit.
Are you sure?
And that one's Paul.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't really screw with a first time cleaner.
Here we go. Be high. Be a high number.
Action.
Yeah, that's a nice high one.
The look.
Oh, let me get it. Aquin. I got it.
It's a lot great artwork on these cards. You can't say it enough.
If you haven't seen, he's been in breaks just as an observer. I don't know if he's been in it, but his name is Speck. SPECK.
Yeah,
He's
I've
the
talked
guy
to him.
who worked on these.
Oh, is that he did work on these?
Yep, all of them.
I was talking to him the other day. I had no idea.
Yep. He's pretty humble. He's a chaser, just like
Yeah,
the
he was
rest of
after
us.
something. I can't remember what, to be
And
honest.
he'll also take any kind of advice, criticism, or whatnot.
If you've got the balls to criticize a man who has this much talent, you need to be slapped in the head.
Oh God, I criticize him. All right, Laura Lynx.
Oh,
Another Laura Link. Yep. That one's going to the Bubble Gum King.
Oh,
And
another glow.
so-
140. A
Oh, that's a
140.
high
Oh,
Those are a pain in the
Yeah.
butt to get.
That's a really good one.
wow.
The
Don't
only
forget
140s I have are from autos.
Well, that's
I
great.
really need to find some.
Did we get a low play with
49,
it
but
though,
that's
huh?
in the third tier.
All right. Talking with where White Mama was talking about golfing with Bo, is that it's hard because my wife's been talking about going to Scotland for so many years that I think what I would do is because I agree with what White Mom was saying, right? Like, what's the point of money? It's like to get the experience, and so I would actually sell it, and I would take the family to Scotland. I would take a golf lesson. I'd take a picture of me learning on
Skate.
some Scotty skates, some Royal Links in Scotland, and I would send the picture and post it in the Boba Discord, and let that I would love to golf with Bo. But the other thing is, here's how I know it's going to happen. I'm a weekend golfer. I'm a hacker. And so if I go with the 3 friends, they're going to be better than me. And so I picture it to be like this. Bo and my friends are going to just make fun of me the entire time. And it'll be funny for the first hour, but like if it's a slow round, right? You're talking 4 or 5 hours of just having to suffer next to one of the greatest athletes. And meanwhile, like I'm duffing it on the links. It's like, I'd rather spend it, I think, on a lesson. I had a chance to meet Bo at National, and I have a
Already
picture
watered down
next to him.
again.
So don't take it to mean that like it's not my reverence for Bo. I would love to, but just competing in a sport with Bo, no, I don't want to.
I would be the same. I would like to do something. Honestly, I put the money down on my house. I'm not gonna lie. It would go towards my mortgage.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even care where the check came from. Just go straight to my mortgage company.
Yeah. I mean, that would be pretty special. Well, you'd spend a little bit on.
Tony Carl, he needs more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't had one in the jumbo. So you would.
No, I do something with my wife.
No, I was gonna say you do something for Boba, right?
Well, yeah,
HGH.
obviously. I mean, they're yeah. The next time it came out, it would be very fun.
All right. Hey, Hawkwind, I know we have a lot to get through. You got to stop looking at that. You need to slow down. I need to see all the cards.
You haven't?
All right. Yeah, just slow down a little bit. I know you're looking at that pile that's up there. White Mamba, have you gotten into the digital?
Tony Carl again.
No, I have not got into the digital at all.
Oh, you should.
Okay. Well, yeah, we won't talk too much about it, but yeah, I'll be glad to talk to you offline about that. You know, some people just aren't into that.
Huh.
All right, thanks. That's a Coney Carl. So he's up to, let's say we probably are right around, so we're about not even a third of the way through this jumbo.
Did White Mamba, you're the one that likes, obviously, Kobe. Milvek put in the comments that he just listed a couple of Kobe's on eBay. A Skybox 203 rookie PSA 10 is one of them. Just letting you know in case something like that would interest you.
Yep, I'm gonna check it out. If I don't have it, I will probably buy it.
Here we go. This is bratwurst. Ice.
120 G-Saw. Nice.
That one's going to Kyle.
That.
All right, let's see if we got any other hits.
And plays in there. It's interesting. Josh was saying have them write the check to your mortgage company so you didn't get the money. No taxes then.
That would be nice.
Interesting. Yeah.
That would be a gift then. It wouldn't be a taxable event. Wow.
Yeah. I'm hoping. This is the only time I'd like to give away $500. I really hope we hit that bow, one of one. So the funny thing, White Mamba, is that, and Joey, is that the people behind Bow Battle Arena.
He's gonna get some dough off this one.
That's KP Hamilton, who he also got the Inspired Ink in the last box. So the people behind Bow Battle Arena, they always have the best bounties, and they have the worst luck in hitting them. It's kind of funny, like the incredible bounties that they always have. And a White Mamba, I mean, like obviously, if you were breaking a lot on whatnot, you're familiar enough with all the different packaging and bounties. And like, are you shocked, Sherlock? Are you shocked that it hasn't come out yet?
I am a little bit, but so I want to be careful how I say this, but I am a little bit, but it is kind of becoming the norm now for products that the big hit seems to not come out till late. Hence, Paul Steen's 101 and the MLB debut still hasn't come out. Now, by no means do I think or am I asserting that Boba did anything on purpose. I'm just saying it seems to be the trend as of recent. And good for them, because I do think that if it would have came out in the first week, that would have probably took a little luster away from how exciting the product is.
Mustard, man.
Yeah. And now, of course, for them is that everything is sold out. I mean, are there any stores? Every once in a while, we hear a store, right? They've got a little bit, but there's really not any real amount of product left.
Yeah, but you got people like Alpha, who is sitting on a metric ton of it.
No. I just meant, Rob, in terms of, you know, and what benefit they get by it not. It's all secondary market, so it doesn't do anything for driving their primary sales. But when it comes to, I actually think if the bow is hit, I actually think it helps the overall market for bow, because I think people will say, what was this? Why did this happen? Why is this important? And I think it brings a whole new class of people.
Real quick, we still have 3 autographs to go. We're getting through the box. Whirly girl.
So I wanted to note one thing here that I thought is really cool. We're gonna have a hit here in a second, so I'll wait to tell this story quick. But
hello, cowboy. Nice. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
And that's SDO.
It's a song, I think, somewhere.
So, you know, there's been several things that have happened since Black Friday with this product that has really impressed me and has shown me that the guys behind this, guys and gals, whatever it is, are classy individuals. And one of them is that one of my best customers on eBay for my products has been Frenchie himself. And when the owner of the company is purchasing cards to build his own deck, I mean, to me, there's no better way to show that you have a classy product. I mean, the guy could have obviously put his own set together anytime he wanted.
Willie B.
Willie B. That should be my Steelers.
But instead, he's doing it the right way, which is really impressive to me.
That's White Mamba. That's great. I almost got to cut this out from the recording and share that with him. Yeah, I'm sure Frenchie will love to hear that.
And you know, the best part is he won't underpay for anything. You can't give him a deal because he won't take it.
Well, and it works both ways, right, Rob? He doesn't underpay, and he also won't set the market rate. He won't be the first to pay because he doesn't want to
throw the market into turmoil. He'll give you a good price. The high market is what I've heard. He gives high market, but not over market.
Yeah.
It just shows the belief in the product too.
Rob.
How about an auto? How about nothing, right?
How about nothing, dude?
Figures. That's okay.
How about a glow?
Oh, hold on. Let me snag it. How about something, Rob?
I've got two of them, damn it. Thank you.
So what you're saying is
I'm willing to trade.
You're willing to trade.
I won't sell it, but I'll trade it.
All right. So I've got my Battle Arena t-shirt on that I picked up at National, but have you also, White Mamba, since you've been in the ecosystem, the Discord, have you seen these shirts yet or heard people talk about it?
No, I haven't. I like it.
What's it saying? Jeff, we trust?
Yeah. In French, we trust. Oh, yeah, Jeff, we trust. This one's in Jeff. Yeah, you're right. Jeez, gotta look at my
we got a hit. King Ketchup.
And that's Jason A, who was on the stream. And we got a lot of people here.
I was supposed to be in the last pack.
Be happy for Jason.
For anybody that hits.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
What is this?
That shroud is beautiful.
What is this?
Rad. 80s Rad, yeah.
Be big. 100 isn't bad on those.
Look at his face mask. Look at his mask. It's got a $sign.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yep. There's a lot of detail. I'll try to point out some not hidden, but things you might not have seen.
You know, it's so obvious
that I'm
that
from
you overlook it.
Wisconsin. He's my favorite baseball player. So.
Who is he?
Good card. Jackson Churio.
I don't know how long he'll stay a catcher, but he is good. He'll stay a little while a catcher.
Yeah,
It's just they protect.
So are you Brewer?
They protect.
What's that?
Offensive catchers, they protect him quite a bit. Oh, look at Brenda! She made an appearance again.
Nice. And that one's going to Paul. I think that's your friend, right?
No,
White Mamba?
Matt. He's got Brawler.
Oh yeah.
Well, in a jumbo pack, everybody theoretically could get one pack, right? Because there's 50, and then 20 people should get two. Theoretically.
Pretty right.
Well, good. I got one so far. Let's make the second an auto, baby.
I know we actually don't have anybody who's tripling, quadrupling up. Like we have a chance.
We're almost 1/3 of the way through, so 2/3 left is a lot.
Oh, is there still 2/3 left? Damn.
Yeah. Dr. Ferguson.
Halfway through.
I was gonna say it didn't look like we had that much left.
Yeah, we're halfway.
We got 3. How many? Yeah, we got a lot. Right, Slappy?
Double check.
How many jumbos do we have left?
That's 3.
3 jumbos. How many?
Hey, there's White Mamba's wife. Hey.
I wouldn't be crying if that were Yeah, well, listen. You know what I love about her as a person? She still goes and supports her husband.
You're talking about White Mamba's wife? How she just came in? Yep.
Oh no, I didn't. I thought he had pulled Caitlin Clark's. I thought you were making a joke. Oh my lord!
What?
You pulled Caitlin Clark's card. You were showing it off, and he said, "Oh, that's White Mamba's wife." And I'm thinking you were joking about Caitlin Clark.
I was kind of joking, but yeah, it
Real
worked
bird.
well.
That's the first time we've heard him.
And that's Jamps.
Did anything big get pulled?
Oh, that'd be a hit. Yeah, it
That-
figures.
This
It's
is going to
Jamps.
be odd.
Jamps doesn't make it a shilling until there's an auto that we have.
Oh, look at that red, white, and blue.
All right, let's see
That
what we
was
got.
nice on his legs there.
Here we go. Glow.
Below the 25. Wow.
So we got a really good one.
And of course, it's Jamps. Who is it? Tell me by the.
Marcus
Oh,
Allen.
185. Nice hit.
That's a really nice one.
That's nice power, too.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
180 and above, to me, is really good power.
Look at those eyes, by the way. Nope, too small. Let's see if he's got any good plays. 34 up to, which is actually a good.
Hold on, let me get a screenshot
So
of that.
choose one of the best ones that people
I
for
got
an
it.
individual play. People don't talk about actual cards that are duo cards and synergy cards, but that'll come out as time goes on.
Yeah, I'd love to get that card that you could switch your power for your opponent's power every time I played.
Yeah, we did have somebody who mentioned earlier they were talking about their favorite play, and so White Mamba, have you actually played
No,
the
I have
game
not.
yet? Okay, do you know the mechanics of it though?
Briefly, not real much. Actually, one of the things I wanted to do, I have a buddy that works at a card shop, and we were going to sit down and kind of play it one day and try to figure it out, because both of us have bought and opened a lot of boba so far. So
Sure. Yeah, and by the way, if you talk to Jeff, one of the things, and like you answered great, you weren't sheepish, but like I think you were like you didn't want to say that, but like this was meant for
Pickle
players and collectors. Pickle Pete. All right. So what's great about that is that that's perfect, right? You can be a collector, you can be a player, you can be both, and I think it's people are crossing over between both. So at the National, which is obviously your busy time, like you were mentioning, the industry you were in, a few of us did a demonstration for the vendors, and we were playing the game for them. But it's so easy to play the 3 different levels. Like, and very quickly, you want to play at the top level. Like, you want the complexity. You want to play that to make it more than a simple, at the simplest form, it's war. But you want to play at the next level. And of course, my favorite thing is when Bo, for those who don't know, is that Bo was at the booth at National. He played against a number of children, and he beat both of them. And was it just 2 guys? It was at least 2, maybe 3, but he beat all of them. And he did not go easy on these 12-year-olds. This 12-year-old girl, he was kind, but he
Amy
beat her.
Sausage. Real quick, my Steelers. Do you mean the auto dog? He's asked, what dog was that?
Yeah, that was the time he asked, was right at that same time.
That was
So can you answer that?
I don't know who it was. It was Jamps's hot dog, but I don't know which one.
Gilbert?
We'd have to know. All right.
I'll find
That
it.
was actually, I'm not sure what he's asking about.
He's asking, what hot dog does B Jamps have?
Okay, that's Grillbert. Yep. So that's all
Okay.
he's asking?
Yeah.
All right.
My Steelers, it was Grillbert.
And that was Sammy Sausage, who we just had, and we didn't have a hit in that pack. How many autos?
Vincent
Two.
and Joe.
There's 2 autos left in this box.
Oh, we got
Here's one of
something.
them. There's only one left.
And this
Oh,
is KP Hamilton.
Because we haven't opened this one.
Oh, that's such a beautiful color there. Your camera, Hawkwind, captures it perfectly. The
Yeah,
rainbow
the
color.
lighting's nice too.
We got an ice.
Ice.
nice to 50.
All right, come on, baby. Oh, hold on. Who is it? Anybody
Look at
know?
the little C in there.
Anybody know who it is?
Tim Brown.
Tim Brown, 11 of 50. He was one of my favorite players growing up. Number 81. Notice he actually put his number right there. So this.
Yeah,
Who did he
that's
play
right.
for? I can't remember.
What was that? He played for the Raiders his entire
That's
life.
what I was thinking, but I didn't want to be embarrassed.
So just so you guys know, there's black and silver is what that is.
Tight end, right?
No, he was a wide receiver and he was a possession receiver. He had many
I
thousand
thought it was a
yards.
tight end.
Well,
We
what's
got
this?
a 53 and a 6.
Nice.
So-
Oh, let me get that. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, I got it.
So personally, I
can-
know no one else does this, but I personally, instead of saying SSP, SP, rare, because there's 1 through, it's the Sweet 16, the 32, and then 64, and the rest are really common. I personally say tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. That's just.
Oh, there is a tier 3?
So tier 1 is the most rare, 1 through 16. And then you have 17 through 32, and then you got 33 through 64. These ones are tier 3 in the way I do it.
I didn't know there was a tier 3. I didn't know they were any less common.
Yeah, so it goes in that order.
Nice. That's something I didn't know.
Okay, yeah, it's something that is loosely based on the basketball tournament.
Yes, and if you saw Frenchie's video, he was talking about Sweet 16. He actually used that terminology when he was talking about Sweet 16, the 32. So that's one way to remember. Although, what was that one, Rob, in the Discord? Somebody was talking about, what was it, like Play 52? They were asking if it was one of the...
Grilbert,
There's B Jams again.
Yeah, who thinks this is not a?
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
No, he's not getting another auto.
Let's speak a little. No, thank God. I mean, sorry, Jim.
Oh, he will before it's over with.
White Mamba, would love to get your... is your wife still there next to you?
She just walked away. She'll be back in a second.
Okay, yeah, would love to hear it.
You did get it from number 3, though.
Oh, hold on, let me get that. All right,
That
I've
is
got it.
valid. Nope,
Can you-
that's just the fact.
Can you get your wrinkly fingers out of the shot?
Here, let me get it.
Yeah.
Well, don't cover it up. I'm trying to read it. Where is it? Can you get hero gets 10 for each? A3 have like, oh wow, that is a good play.
Yeah, you can pretty much stack this one, right? Your place stacked.
It was played last night, right after the guy played the play that says you get a hot dog out of your discard pile for every hot dog your opponent plays this round. And he
Yep,
was
that's-
down, so he had to play that to win, so he got his hot dogs back. Smart
That's
play.
Major Rob, can you explain to people real quickly where they can watch so they can actually find out how to play by watching others like you did?
I just happened, I'd make it up, but I can't. I just happen to know some guys, they were in a room. I stopped by to say, what are y'all up to? And they were playing. So there's really no place that I know of where you can do that, but I wish there was.
Becky Burdock. Well, it's Subhub Grading who does he does a number of breaks. So look for him in the Discord. Subhub Grading. He's a great guy. He does breaks. White Mamba does his whatnot streams. Subhub. There's a lot of room for everybody. That's what I love about this community. A lot of great people breaking this product. Subhub does it, but he also, Jesus Major Rob. I was driving back from Boston one night, and it was like 1 a.m, and those guys, those West Coast people, just were on there playing, and like him and Joel Yo 909.
That's who it was last night too.
They play till like 5, and Jordan gets on there and they play till like 5 a.m, and it gets tiring.
That was exactly the 3 that were in there last night.
Yes.
Good. Carl got a hit. You can see it poking out right there.
Yep. Fire, baby.
And that is Kyle.
Aye, Kyle.
And I think no, we've got.
Come on, Kyle. Be a big one, baby.
What's it
Be a
called?
180. Be a 180. 180.
Oh,
Ooh.
triple threat. People love
Ooh.
triple threat.
Just the
You
opposite.
barely see the twins in the background. Triplets. You see them? You there?
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yep.
Son of a biscuit.
So
Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice hit. All right.
I'm here to
So-
entertain. Okay.
What's that, Hawkwind?
I'm here to entertain and educate.
Yeah, that's what we want you to do. All right. So, Joey, what's the we started going down the path. You talked about your Donnie baseball. You'd like to hit the bow. What would you do, Joey? I don't think we talked to you if you hit the bow 1-of-1. Are you golfing? Or are you selling?
No, and I love golfing, but I think the sale would be too enticing.
Yeah.
You know, but I like the story from before about, when you're older, talking to your grandkids, but golfing with Bo would really be pretty cool. So
Yeah, it would. I think again, I'm just scared because I watched what Bo did to the 12-year-old girl, and I'm thinking when I play golf with him, it's like I'm not sure that's going to be enjoyable. Like, and also I'm spoiled because I got a chance to meet Bo at National.
yeah. Well, if I golfed with him, like I'd still play like $1 a hole. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the 4th pack for Coney Carl. Major Rob, you'll be happy to know that Kyle leads. Oh, and he's got a hit here.
Cha-ching.
I'd like to get something in out of this break here. I think I got one so far.
Well, lucky for you, we have 6 more boxes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Wait, 6?
9.
We got 7, 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I said,
We
9
got
more
another
boxes.
one.
Oh, hold on. Let me get that.
Ooh. Nice.
All right, I got it.
Oh, thank God. The old man's hands are starting to creep.
That was nice. Kyle getting another hit.
Is Kyle actually out there? And
Kyle was on here a little while ago. He might still be here.
Sounds like White Mamba's wife is there.
Kanji box just sold for $10.20 on eBay. Oh, she's back.
that Fuji box is the $250 box or the other one?
That's the 250 box.
Yeah.
King
Gotcha.
Ketchup.
So that's the one that there's 350 made roughly, right?
No, it was like 250 was the kanji, and the other one was 375, and the lower end, the most was 850 or something like that. But I got a box of Sandstorm too. One box I picked up of the.
Are you gonna rip it or you're gonna keep it? And Mrs.
I don't know. I really don't know because I'm not a South Carolina fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I know, but what's hard is that we were talking to Jeff the other day. He did a Spaces with us. We were talking, and we were talking about and that is the 4th one for Laura Links, tied up there with Kyle with Conan Carl. We were talking about what the next college program it will be to get their own box, and it's going to be the national championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And so
Penn State.
Yes, Penn State. So if we keep going this way, will people look back at the first college edition?
Exactly. So do you just pack, like I packed like one box away of everything with the ballerina. I have more boxes of everything. So I took one of everything, put it in a box, sealed it, and just put it in my shed. I don't even want to see it for 10 years. That's it. And see what happens. Who knows?
Okay, so no, wait. You say put it in your shed. Like, are we talking about out there where the rain's getting underneath?
No. It's like attached to the garage. It's heated. Everything. It's nice. It's where I used to keep my motorcycle.
Joey, what state are you in?
New York. And I live here and I live in North Carolina. I go back and forth. I work in New York, so I come. I go back and forth a lot.
You put Al that he was a New Yorker.
New Yorker. I'm actually a huge Jet fan. Whoever that other Jet fan was, yeah, I'm such a huge Jet fan that I used to own the Jet bike. If you know anything about the Jet bike, that used to be my motorcycle, and I just sold it over the summer.
By the way, you mentioned the Jet fan. That's Tex Hooper, who also is Steamer Stan, and who just hit this. How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers starting next week to get his 500 touchdown and secure a loss?
I didn't like Rodgers from day one. Like I had season tickets, and we bought down in North Carolina because that's where my grandkids are, and my wife is down there full time. And I was like, you know what? I'm giving up my season tickets. I'm not going anymore. So I just sold my PSA and my PSL. Sorry.
Your PSA. That's Dr. Bray with the first pack in the jumbo here for him. Where in North Carolina are you, Joey?
in Smithfield, right about a half hour away from Raleigh.
Yeah, I know it. It's isn't that where they used to? That's where Smithfield. I think it's Smithfield Bacon. Weren't they out of there?
No, it's the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead.
a Smithfield hot
There's a
dog
hit.
pickle.
Is this a hit?
Pickle Pete.
This
I
is
might
B-
be lying on this
This
one.
is BP Fergo.
No, we
Major
got
Rob.
it.
Major Rob now calling hits in addition to Hawkwind.
We'll see if I'm right or wrong.
You're right.
Generally, I am.
That's what my wife says about it.
Oh, nice.
Bad.
Rad. Hi, Rad. Hi, Rad.
So,
130. That's not bad at all.
Showtime.
well, so buzzsaw you, right?
Show me the money. What part of New York are you? Do you reside in?
Long Island.
My wife was born in Brooklyn.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm in Huntington, which is like right in the middle of the island, but I grew up out east. So
I know nothing about New York, but she would probably know everything you're saying.
yeah, I hate it here, but I got to work, so you know.
Can you guys explain to me these other boxes and kind of how they play into the scenario?
The World Series boxes you're talking about, White Mamba?
Yeah, I mean, there's what, Kanjay and World Series.
Robert.
Well, we
So they
gotta-
have. Sorry, go ahead, Hawkwind.
We're going to see it in 1 second.
All right, there we go.
Super baby. I think that represents a whole Boston Red Sox team right there.
And of course, the Grillbert spot holder is B Jamps, who is a Yankee fan. So he's
Oh,
gonna
that's
love
awesome.
that. Yeah. So you're talking in terms of the special edition, are the cards allowed, or you're talking about how many editions are they going to have, White Mamba, or kind of like just everything in general?
I'm talking about the current boxes that are out in addition to the Alpha Series. What comes in those? What makes them different? I've seen them on eBay, but I haven't spent 1 second to know like at all what they are or how they play a role in the scenario or anything.
Yeah. I wish.
Can I add to that? So they're like TCG packs. They're like small expansion packs. So they have a theme. In this case, it's World Series or the South Carolina team. But they're also for collectors. They're
Nice.
themed.
Too bad it's not an auto.
You know,
All right.
And-
So here's what I can tell you about the World Series. We'll go ahead and give you that background on it. So with the World Series, so the Freddy there's a Freddy limited no foil, there's a Freddy battle foil, and then there's the Kanji anime Showtime. So those are the 3 different tiers that were offered, and they were offered for a very limited time early on. And those are the ones. Let's see, the MV free limited edition non-foil box equals paper box topper of 10 cards, 1 dog, 3 plays, 6 heroes. 3 heroes. Which hot dog was that?
Susie sauce.
Susie sauce. All right, that's going to Rhodey. Hold on, I'll tell you that in just a second. Actually, I can go ahead and I will put it here so you can see it. I'm going to put it in the chat so everybody can see it. And then also, let me get it right across.
there you go. Nice job.
All right, Mamba, if you want to take a look at and put it on the ticker down below. Brenda. And then we'll see if that answers some questions. That one going to Paul. All right.
And where were these sold? Because I didn't see them like available anywhere at my local card shops or anything.
And that's a 24, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a low one. All right, that's great. That one's going to Brenda Bunsen. So that one's going to Paul. So
Is anybody having lag in this by chance?
I am, yes. White
Okay.
Mamba, are you seeing the lag as well?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, that's me too, Rob, a little bit. That's why, Hawkwind, you just can't go fast, because with the lag, I think sometimes it makes it skip a little bit. So White Mamba is that, not to go down the rabbit hole, I see we have about 50 people following us tonight. We don't want to, for the people who are just purely physical, like we don't want to get too much down the rabbit hole, but there is the people behind Bow Battle Arena they've been doing stuff for a couple of years. Like Radish, we've done about 120 breaks. Well, actually, including these, about 130. Did
Mustard Man.
Did I see something in there? Did I see something in there, Hawkwood?
Did you see something in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably saw a glow.
Maybe not.
Nope.
Nope.
No. All right. Well, you two have been miscalling it. So it looks like it was my turn to do a miscall. So White Mamba is that I can we won't do it. What's that?
4 packs and 1 auto left, isn't there?
Yep.
So we can have a conversation offline. We do it where kind of people who are coming new, we can tell you a little bit more about the ecosystem.
Pickle Pete.
And by the way, anybody else who's new and is interested, I'd be glad to sit down and talk with you. But there are people who helped get them off the ground, and we've gotten an opportunity to buy things before everybody else has. Not to the point where it hurts everybody else, but there's some things we've been able to buy. So I guess that's the wrong way to put it. Like, one of the things they've made clear to us, and we all acknowledge, they can't favor the people who are first, who've been around the longest, because you won't grow the ecosystem, right? It's not fair to, like, White Mamba, you like it because you came in and, you were just like anybody else and you could have success at it. So I will say there's a balance they have where they take care of the people who are early, but they don't put a silo around us to keep you out. So I think there are a lot of people who are envious of what you've got. But I'd be glad to talk to you about that. And that's the other thing, is there's nothing stopping you from being one of these people who hears about early opportunities.
Right. That was a great way to put that.
Thanks. I thought it was a little bit of word salad. I appreciate that. All right. Bratwurst. That one's going to Paul.
Not
all right.
Not an auto, but it looks like a rad.
It looks like
I think it's an ice.
No, it's rad.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Seesaw.
Yeah.
Who's it?
Let's see.
Oh,
And that was Bratwurst, right?
Yep.
That was Bratwurst. All right, and that one's going to Kyle.
One of the last two, 50-50 shot.
Oh, man.
Who wants it?
I would like it.
I do. I want
I'll
it.
take it.
All right, we got 3 people. Anyone else in the audience?
Come on,
No,
Bo.
I'm sure none of them want it.
Come on, Bo. Bo.
Yeah, that's it.
So I do want to add what Breckenrocks just posted on in chat. Can you read that, Slappy?
What's that?
Can you read what Breckenrocks just said?
Oh, yes. The Dodger boxes were available to everyone. My Facebook and Instagram ads were filled with it for 3 weeks. All right. And this one going to Brawler. And this one's going to Matthew.
Okay.
So is this the magic one?
Oh,
Nope.
it's something.
But it's a good hit.
Good, nice.
So it's a consolation prize.
That's a heck of a consolation prize.
an ice auto.
No,
Let's go, baby. Big numbers. Big numbers.
Oh, Berlicious.
ferocious.
Not bad at all. Love
you
his
say-
artwork.
Did you say Berlicious, Hawkwind?
Yeah, that's my nickname for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is delicious looking.
So it comes down to whoever gets called this, right?
Yep.
With the last
whoever
pack.
gets last
And by
pack
the way,
magic.
White Mamba, don't let your wife go away. We want to talk to her in a little bit. Mrs. White Mamba.
I'm gonna try to coax her into it. She's not a big talker, but I think we can make it happen.
We'll give $100 away while Hawkwind goes and gets the next box ready. And so Hawkwind, you're gonna go back to a booster after this?
Yeah, we're doing the same sequence. Dr. Furter.
Dr. Furter gets the auto.
That is smash and grab.
All right.
It wasn't the one you said was the
Is that at
best.
the bottom?
Okay, that was-
Hey, Ginobili.
That's a good one, though. I'll pull Matt to take that one.
Oh, you told Matt Big Brawler, so that was number 1.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, look at
All right.
that. Truly last pack magic. All right.
Yeah, they
Let's
were
see.
really spread out in this break.
Yo,
No, ice. Or no, steel.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome, Dawson.
yeah. Nice.
He does have one of the nice signatures.
It's like he takes time and cares what it looks like.
Yes.
It really does. And I love the art on this one. Let's see
It
about.
took me a long time standing behind him posing like that, though.
Yeah,
All
that's funny.
right, Hawkman, are we going back to the? Are we going back to a booster?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mrs. White Mamba. Or here, let me. First of all, let me go ahead and give away 100, and do that. Let's see. While you get that box prepped and ready. All right, here's the next one. I can spell. We all right? Of course, Bubblegum winning the first 100. This is the person who's going to win the second 100. So who's going to win the second 100?
Steelers.
EP.
It is Rollerboard Rob!
No, it's not, is it?
Yes!
I'll take it. Thank you.
Uh,
I was thinking it was going to be somebody else. I'm
That's
glad I
awesome.
guessed wrong.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
great, Rob.
That's
All
great.
right. All right. Mrs. White Mamba, can you come on for a second?
Okay. I was just going to say real quick, people that come on stage win. I'm just saying.
I'm still waiting.
Ah!
It's a long way to go. We're just
I know it's okay. I'm
25% of the way. Just like you
Yeah.
saw that last pack hit the autograph. Just
Yeah.
remember this. We're still 3/4 of the way from being done. So Mrs. White Mamba sports cards. So who has a bigger addiction
start.
problem? You or your husband?
Well, that depends on the issue. I have a ripping problem. I like to open the boxes, and he gets mad at me because I'll literally just go buy some random box, and he doesn't like that. But lately, he's been kind of on a ripping tear.
Yep.
We call him ripping fingers, and he's been a little glued to ripping. But I have to say, I'm really disappointed that we can't get any more of the battle arena. I'm actually sad, kind of depressed about it.
Yeah.
Because even our kids were really getting into it. Our son, he was coming down. He was like fighting me for the packs to open, and he's been pretty lucky at the pulls too. So
And how
it's
old
kind
is
of,
your son?
he's 17.
That's great.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
It's kind of been a family thing, and you know, it has a good camaraderie with our family. And now that they're gone, I can't wait till they come back out again.
Hey Hawkwind, tell them like what's the one thing that you really wanted to do besides have fun with Radish? What's the one thing you wanted to do?
I wanted kids involved.
Yeah.
Make it a collectible game again. I'm sorry, all of sports cards. I want to make it collectible again, where kids get involved, families get involved, and where it's fun again, where it's a social thing with both parents, their kids, and kids amongst themselves. It's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we do with our deal. So my daughter, who's 19, we have 3 kids. My oldest, my daughter's 19. She does all the shipping for us, and we pay her weekly to do a bunch of the work behind the scenes, organize the cards, ship, all that. She puts handwritten letters in all of our whatnot orders. Again, we've sold over 10,000 items in 4 months. She puts handwritten letters thanking everybody, yada, 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 and people rave and go crazy about that on our reviews on whatnot. So it is exactly a family thing. And don't think our youngest daughter doesn't like ripping packs either. She's got her fingers in there too.
But she's busy playing basketball all the time, so.
What were in their stockings?
We don't really do stockings, to be honest.
Oh, even though they're perfect for packs to rip, you don't do that.
No, we don't, because when we get a box, we come home with the boxes and we divvy up the packs, and everybody gets to open the packs.
Yeah. That's amazing.
They sound like the kind of family that couldn't make it till Christmas morning with a box. It would be
Oh,
gone
no,
already.
we couldn't. There's no way we could.
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, thanks. Hopefully you'll stay up here with your husband, chat in a second. Hawkwind, did you pause with that pack for a reason?
Yeah, because I'm sitting on cords. So when I move, the cords move.
All right. Well, it looks like Maddie Matador is the next one. And so that is Gen Con. I actually think that's Gen Con's first pack.
That is your first one.
Yeah, man. Rob, do you have like a chalkboard there that you're keeping score with?
No, I just remember these silly names.
Yeah, they are silly.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, she got it. First one.
And
That must
remember,
be a
it's
Blizzard,
a
though.
booster box. So
Yeah.
this is going to have
A Blizzard, probably.
Yeah.
probably. Here it comes. You ready?
Yeah. Big numbers. Big numbers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's an
I
auto.
told you it was an auto.
Wow. That's actually
Wow.
What are the odds on that, Slappy, from our cheat grid? That's great.
Yep. So let's see. Inspired Ink, 1 to 3 or 2 to 4 per case. 2 to 4
Wow.
per case.
How many
That's
boxes
cool.
are in a case?
6.
6 boxes.
Yeah, that means we were due 1 or 2 in the 4 that we get. So
Yeah, I tend to find it in about every other booster. Seems to be about the average.
What, in Inspired Ink?
Yes.
Yep.
It's still really good. 'Cause there's only
yeah,
so
that's
many-
hey.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
wait.
That's an auto we weren't counting on.
No.
So
No.
that means 17 autos should come out.
Yep.
And-
Maybe more.
Yeah, and so Mrs. White Mamba. All right, don't recede to the background. And so the other thing I want to hear is, your husband was talking about how you guys have been doing this since 2020, and what is the Bo Jackson Battle Arena stuff meant to you? Has it been more exciting than the other stuff you're ripping? Like, has it made you even more excited? And is it harder to sell that stuff because you like it and want to keep it, or is it any different? And by the way, tell us the honest truth. If you're like, it's just like all the other stuff, I love ripping anything, and and just to hear it's as good as everything else, that's a compliment. Steamer Stan, that's Tex Hooper. But how does Boba compare to everything else?
So honestly, as I said before, I'm really disappointed that we can't find the boxes anymore. I mean, we've traveled 3 hours plus to get our boxes.
Sorry.
So I'm
Yep. Sorry. Go ahead. I got it.
really disappointed that we can't get them anymore because, like I told my husband, that I feel like there's more value in the Battle Arena boxes than a regular box. So I go to the card shop with him and I just look at all the boxes all over, and I really don't want to buy any of the other boxes because I just feel like to get 1 or 2 autos or memorabilia cards, maybe if you're lucky in a box where you're guaranteed what they say on the box in each one of them.
Sure.
And then there's been a box that, we didn't get anything that was said, and they took care of us, which if you call Tops or whatever, it makes it a little bit harder to get the product, and they took care of us really well. So like I said, I can't wait for the next series to come out because this has been a lot of fun to open. A lot of fun. I mean, I raced home from work to open the boxes, to be honest.
Yeah. I'd say if, we've got about 50 people watching. I don't know if anybody from Bo Battle Arena is watching, but they really need to get White Mamba sports cards in to do some marketing. I mean, one, to hear you, White Mamba, talk about, Jeff, the owner, building his deck by buying from you on eBay, to you, Mrs. White Mamba, talking about the fact that just, you're not dissing on the other ones, but just putting it in a comparative. Comparing.
Oh, right. All right. Now we got a hit, and it's me.
There's
All right.
a hit.
Could it be?
No, that's right. Let's give Rollerboat Rob his moment.
Could we get another one?
Get another what?
Blizzard?
No, you can't
Right.
get 2 autos in the same thing.
Upside down. Upside down means it's awesome.
That's colored. That looks colored. Oh, nice.
What's
that's
that
really
mean?
Color on that.
Yeah, even the dog likes it.
Look at the color. These are the coolest looking things in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. Yeah, you were excited, White Mamba, when you saw it, weren't you?
Yeah. So one of the things I was gonna say, kind of to elaborate on what my wife Rachel said, is we're just an average family, so we would not have been able to financially afford to rip $15,000 worth of Tops or Panini product in a 3-week period like we did Boba, because we were between the value in Boba and the great people in like the Discord and stuff, Trilogy, some of the other people who we sold to. I mean, we literally were able to open product and within an hour or two of opening it, sell a bunch of that product so we could go back to buy more. We wouldn't have been able to do that with any other product.
No.
Yeah. And you're hitting on, did you say, Hawk, when there's a hit?
Yeah.
Or swing. Shepherd. That's a silver.
Let's see.
Nice.
And that was worst, Wayne?
Yeah, yoga wiener.
All right, that's Dr. Bray. And to your point, White Mamba, is that what makes the community special, and I think, Rob, you can agree, is that there's a lot more, like we were saying, that you can learn about the community. There's different projects that have nothing to do with Bow Battle Arena. And there's one project where one of the assets is worth about $40,000. And Alpha Trilogy was actually involved in this, happened to be involved in the trade with someone. And the exchange was done trustless. Like somebody just sent first and the other person expected to get it back. And that's the type of community you're in.
We got another hit, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Trying to build up suspense, Rob.
Well, you said, I think. I'm just agreeing with you.
I do.
He's not used to it. He wants you to be more like his spouse, although White Mamba and his wife seem to...
Oh, look at this.
It's Inspired Ink again.
No way.
Damn.
Blizzard. Double check.
Double check.
Oh, you fooled me.
I did.
And that is Cheddar.
I had to after that.
Oh, you sneaky dog, you.
Any low plays? No.
You sneaky hot dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotten to the point for us where we've considered even buying some of the boxes at the eBay prices, which obviously takes quite a bit of the value, away. But we like opening it so much that I actually just bought 2 off of the Discord today at pretty fair pricing, and that's the other thing about the community that I will say is, the guy that sold them to me, he could have put them on eBay and sold them for, probably $100 more than what he sold them to me for, but he still made some money on them above and beyond the regular retail, and we were able to get some more product to rip at a fairly reasonable price.
Hey,
Sorry, Joey, you're back. You just dropped for a second.
I'm sorry. I said that if you drop me a message, I can give you good prices too on everything.
Good, appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Like everything off eBay. Yeah, I have everything on eBay, but I have so much of it, I can get rid of some of it at a lot lower. You know what I'm saying?
What is your eBay handle?
eBay's Night Owl Delivery, one word.
Too early, girl.
That's NITE Delivery. Night Owl.
Be something good.
Oh,
Not that one. The next one.
Silver Victory. It's a good one.
Nice.
Yehovah will take that. He's taking any and all victories.
The other thing I really like about the cards is that they're actually card shaped with the rounded corners. So I don't have to be quite so careful with, bending the corners or anything like that.
Yeah.
And they're very pliable.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about getting creases with every little mistake.
I know.
So let me tell you one thing. So it's an extra step at the printers, plus an extra cost, and also anytime you touch it, there's more chance of it getting damaged. That's just how it is anywhere. And it's an extra step to actually round the corners at a printer. And also the paper involved is what gives that pliability, the paper that you buy for it. And it's, so what you're seeing is like the thought and care that goes into the cards are actually done on purpose to be able to do this, and it's quality you're looking at, which of course has a cost, but you can see what the outcome is and why they do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really great point, Mrs. White Mamba Sports Cards.
Dirty Water did.
That's us.
That's us.
Yeah, that's you guys. Yep. Looking for a hit. Oh,
That's something I didn't even think to mention that because it was in Frenchie's broadcast or thing he put out, and I forgot. Not everybody's seen that. Some of this stuff, I just assume everybody's seen, but I forget. Not everybody's on Discord.
What was that exactly?
Where he talked about the cards, and
Oh.
he was actually showing how pliable they were.
Yeah,
And he
where
talked about the corners and everything.
Let me see if I have one. This is my own. Let's finish this pack.
Sure it is. Sure
Yeah,
it is.
because that's my pack.
Yeah, exactly.
Can he
We
do it?
use-
Can he do it with one,
Oh,
Rob?
got something for you.
Oh, one pack.
Okay, we got a rad for you.
Okay, cool. Could it be a big rad?
Action.
I got 3 of those. Okay, cool. Anybody needs an action rad, let me know.
Jeez, Rob, what do you not have?
I got a lot of the base stuff. I just don't have anything over like 145. Except for autos.
So here's
All
one
right.
of my cards. This is just a paper one. Tank. Again, I'm not taking it one. And so you can see the pliability.
Now, Mrs. White Mamba, have you done that yet with one of your cards?
Oh no, my husband would probably string me up if I did that.
Even with a paper base.
I'm
Right.
gonna do one of these things. I'm gonna grab a tops. We'll do an update. Right.
Hey, and by the way, Major Rob, is that Milvek
Yes,
is
sir.
saying he needs all the action rads.
Okay, cool.
So if people know, this is the 2024 tops update. Trying to go for the Skeens rookie huge thing, which I heard they got the superfractor and they got graded 10. So again, what you're doing is you're seeing a TCG playing card type thing, which has the bendability, and then you're seeing paper here. So we go all the way down to the edges, and then I'm going to bend it back on both. And that's the card, right? Playing the one for Boba. And then I don't know if you can see. Let me see.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Yep.
You can see the difference. You knew it was going to happen. And this is coded too. This isn't like the 80s where they weren't coded. This is coded and it still just stares right down the line. So you tear it open. Sacrilege, I know. People are going to get upset. Even though it's John Danks, I think. So you see what the paper's made of? Just cardboard, right? There's
Yep.
actually paper. Look at the difference in this paper. Look at, can you tell? There's a
Yeah, the
line.
fibers.
Yeah, but there's a line going through it. You can see here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're seeing different paper. That's much, much, much better.
Yeah, that's what I really like about the cards is you can handle them without having to be so afraid of damaging them.
Yeah.
Again, that's like, that was done on purpose, obvious. And that kind
Right.
of stuff isn't, it's not like, hey, we like this version instead of this version. It costs money and it takes time. Most likely, it also takes extra time. And it's all deliberate on purpose, obviously. And
Well,
you're seeing the quality product.
Well, Mrs. Mamba, you can appreciate the main positive to that is since we have kids, you can actually play this game with your kids because you don't have to get so scared they might bend a card or, children. You've had
Yep.
3, I have 4. It's going to happen somewhere along the lines. They're going to make an ouchie. And then with these cards, you don't really have to worry about it.
No,
as
because
much.
they are really durable. They're even compared to a regular deck of cards, they just are a little bit thicker and, like you said, more pliable.
And Chris, that was a Matty Matador, right?
Yep.
All right. Gen Con coming back after hitting that auto, starting to pick up some stuff. Yeah, who's the
Sorry,
What's
sorry
up?
about the mic. I know it's bad. It's coming through my phone. We'll get that fixed either a little bit later or next time. We got a new setup that's a lot better than we have on other breaks, but I had some problems setting up the mic. We'll make sure that does not happen in the future. Pickle Pete.
And that's BP Fergo's first here. Let's see, what do we got? We should have about 8 left. Yeah, thanks for that demonstration, Aquin, to show us.
Yep.
I'd never ripped one open to see that line before. That was really cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool, isn't it, Rob? Like the difference
Yeah.
between the two, to see that like dark and light.
To have it shown right in your face, like looking here.
I can do a magic real quick. Magic the Gathering. Let's see what that looks like.
Hey, and by the way, you know what Pond guy said? He said the White Sox deserve that.
Yeah.
Aquin, you realize we have 8 more boxes to open?
Are you saying he shouldn't go find his Magic the Gathering card?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
Here's Magic.
Oh, there's a line there, huh?
But it's a different type of paper. Here's Pokemon.
Mrs. White Mama said this is going to kill her husband. Watching you. You're not stopping at one. Now you're going through every collection you can find. You know what would really be helpful, Hawkwind, is if you take one of your inspired inks and see if there's a difference between that and the base set. Just saying, you know?
Well, I did already.
Milvek saying, and it's 11.
Yeah, Milvek saying, and it's 11 p.m.
Yeah. Only on the East Coast. Only on the East Coast.
I'm on so it's
and John said the White Sox deserve that.
Yeah.
They weren't good this year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The worst.
So Brawler has a lot, by the way, Brawler has a lot. A lot. I can see it.
Only one so far in this booster. Yeah, and we appreciate everybody joining. Like Milvek, I know it's late, but we wanted to get this break in. Of course, it's just selling out here late in the day, and so we just got it started as soon as we could. Want to get it broken so you guys can end 2024 on a good year. Pickle Pete.
Pickle Pete. Let's hope Pickle Pete got something good.
Yeah,
well, that was the second one.
BP Fergu hitting another one. That's a nice showtime.
And there's something in there.
Don't say that.
Nice, yeah.
It's probably a fire. Ready?
Come on.
Oh, another victory silver.
Yeah.
Nice little victory.
A good power card.
Yeah, it's a victory for whoever got it.
This is a plastic box.
At Pickle Pete's going to BP Fergu.
This is what I could buy this to.
Just a reminder. So we're in the booster. So what are we looking for? What I really want to see, and I have not ripped yet, is a grandma's linoleum. There's 2 to 4 per case. The Mambas. How many have you actually ripped? How many grandma's linoleum have you guys ripped?
I think we've gotten 4.
Oh,
but we didn't. But we did not open very much booster, to be honest with you. We opened mostly jumbos, but we did open one case of booster.
Cheddar. Show me the cheddar. Well, I better be quiet. My wife's probably not going to appreciate that.
So White Mamba, though, is like, it's 2 to 4 per case. And you open a case and you got the max, huh?
Well, no, I mean, we did open 1 or 2 boxes other than that. But I mean, I think we got 3 out of the 1 case and then maybe opened 2 other boxes and got 1.
Yeah, and that's pretty good luck.
I don't know the total number, but if I had to guess, we opened 25 plus jumbos.
25. Wow.
You know how many I've ripped?
How many?
0. I've only opened 2 hobby boxes for all the cards I've had.
And that was Hot Shot Hank, right, Hawkwind?
Yes.
And that one's going to Milvek. So say that again, Rob.
I've opened a massive 2 hobby boxes is all I've gotten to rip. With and I have that whole, like I said, the collection of autos all done, and the extras I have here in a deck I've built, all from breaks.
So how much do you have stuff? How much do you have that's not ripped?
None. I only got 2 hobby boxes.
Okay, so all from breaks.
Yep.
We're swinging.
And that was Dr. Bray coming in for his second one.
All from that Cloud9, really. And then Subhub and Legend.
Is Cloud9 out of product now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I pretty much stopped.
Hey, you pretty much stopped what?
Well, I've got everything that I wanted to begin with.
Yep.
So,
and did you, by the way, did you, were any of your cards damaged? You mentioned you were in 1 break and the cards did not show up that well.
They weren't damaged, but had they been anything but these, they would have been damaged.
Here's Joey. Yeah, anything but this. That's not good.
No, and I'm hoping that the person got the hint and changed what he was doing.
By the way, Deadly Ice, who's in this break, is that it's funny because I saw his I get the U.S. mail update, whatever mail is coming in, because they scan it through their center, and I saw I was getting something from Deadly Ice, and we were sending him cards from the break, and so I realized I bought some national Bo Jackson cards from him.
Okay.
So Becky Burdock, if anybody's looking, I don't know what if you want to drop it in the chat, but Deadly Ice I bought from him. It arrived perfect, on time and quick. So if anybody wants to buy anything from Deadly Ice Awoken, he's a good person to buy from.
What were the cards that we got in the gold packs from the National? Were those battle foil? Or what was the difference between the silver and gold packs?
And you could also get numbered out of those.
I'm missing one from that set. I need a Matata, and I'll have all of them. But
let me see. No, I won't see. I have it.
You do?
As long as not numbered, but I have the regular.
No. I'm looking for the regular because I have the regular bow.
Yeah, just I already went. There's one. The last pack has something. Good luck. I have it. Just DM me.
Okay, thank you.
Let go my Lego.
There we go. Shepherd.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to. We need to pull out our national stuff to share with everybody. Have you, White Mamba? Have you seen much of that stuff from National?
No, I actually have not seen pretty much any of it, other than when I was doing the rounds, running all over the Midwest buying boxes. There was one store that had. I think he told me he had 25 National boxes, yep. But he had taken the box toppers out or something. He said, so just had the starter deck cards or whatever.
Yeah,
I might buy those from him. Yeah.
Interesting. How much does he want for them without the box toppers?
He said that he would take $50 each.
I'd say that's still too much.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, the N24 emblems from Nationals this summer was the first real release of Bo Jackson Battle Arena to the public, and there was exactly 6,000, a little less than 6,000 cards of each card that were made of each card of the base paper, and they're not numbered, but that's how many were made. It was actually stated by the company as such. So there's only 6,000. Has the emblem, so just be aware of that. Most people aren't. It's been stated by the company.
Yeah, I would say though, Hawkwin, is that I don't know. I'd say it's a riskier play though. It's that because you can still get them for $100 with a chance at the box topper. So it's just kind of hard $50 taking a chance. Although some of those bow cards.
Let me make sure that people. I didn't say this, and I should have. Thanks, Slappy. Being informed and having knowledge is critical for decision making when it comes to cards. And what I was just doing there was telling people if they didn't know how many there were, what they're made of, what they were. I'm not giving advice or opinion on this one to buy or not buy. Because you're right, exactly what you said. It's a toss up.
All right, and so Laura Lynx is the first one for hobby too, right?
I mean, yes, please, yes.
Okay, this is Laura Lynx. I want to see some bow ripped. I still have not seen. How many bows have you actually ripped, White Mamba?
How many have I gotten?
That you ripped?
2. We got a gum. I'm sorry, not a gum. We got a auto to 10, and we got a ice. I think it was like 190 power.
And what was the second one? Sorry, Mamba.
It was an ice, I think like 190 power ice Bojacks.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I remember because when I first reached out to you after you hit that, I think the bubblegum is the one that you and I talked about. Yeah, you were pretty excited when you hit it, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
And by the way, that's my Steelers hitting another pack right now.
Can you, Bohemian pins, that's a pretty good hit. Can you go over that real quick? Slappy, you wrote?
where he said, "I opened a Sandstorm XL Guaranteed Auto and World Series Battle Foil." Yeah.
Can you explain that a little? Because I bet you people are interested.
Actually, I'd like to see if anyone. It'd be great to get Brohemian up on stage. That's what we'll leave that for right now. Brohemian, if you can come up on stage, we'd love to have you talk about it. If you head to radishphysical.com, just choose the stage option, and we'll bring you up here to talk about that. But right now, White Mamba, you're not, when you're doing your stream on Wednesday, you're not going to be doing any items from the Mustard Man. You're not going to be doing anything. This is BP Fergu from the World Series stuff, right? You don't have any of those cards, right?
No, I do not. I have, it'll all be Alpha Series stuff, parallels and foils and all that kind of stuff, some autos. The main reason I thought about buying those, honestly, was, again, I have a following on Whatnot, and I've created a group of, maybe 50, 100 customers of mine that are buying, they're trying to build sets, they're trying to buy their favorite players. And I just thought, well, if I bought these national, it's kind of like the starter decks. I bought like 50 starter decks. Nobody's really breaking these starter decks open. There we go. Nobody's really breaking these, starter decks open. I bought a bunch to break open, basically so my customers could get Bojax and, Luka Doncic and, Steph Curry and some of these guys that you can't get in the regular game.
Yeah.
Just so that they could add those to their supply,
Yeah. So these are all those packs you've opened. That's where most of it's coming from?
So I was saying that, all the supply that I've been selling has been stuff we've opened.
Yeah. Yes. No, but the one that's going to be on Wednesday.
Because you need more.
Yeah, Wednesday will be all stuff that I've opened. Yep.
Yep. And how much product do you think you're going to actually have up on Wednesday in your stream?
Oh, real quick. That's a good card.
Hold on, let me get it. All right, I got it.
It's one of the best cards, I think, personally, out of all the plays.
Kyle with another with a number 2 play. So how many items do you think we're going to have starting $2 on Wednesday, White Mamba?
I would say I probably will have 100 parallels, or at least that's what I call them, parallels. The steel, the fire, the Rads. There'll be a few autos. Then there'll be some starter deck items, some battle foils, probably 250.
We haven't really seen Candy that much at all.
Yeah, that's NFT chapter. I think that's the first one, definitely in this. And how do you like Whatnot, by the way, White Mamba? Do you, the fees, the requirements, everything else? How do you feel about them?
So there is some negatives, obviously. The fees are a big negative, and I see a lot of the guys who do breaks and stuff are moving to YouTube and Instagram and stuff, and I don't blame them from that end. The one thing is, I've been in the customer service business basically my whole life. I grew up charter fishing and then owned a fishing tackle company. And the one thing I like, honestly, I have to say, is I don't really have to deal with people a lot. I deal with them on the live,
right,
which I appreciate. But if there's an issue, my answer pretty much is contact Whatnot support, and they'll handle it, which is the way they want it done. It's not a negative. It's not me trying to pawn it off. It's the truth. Like, I can't do anything outside of Whatnot.
Right.
So I do really like that part. I do like the fact that Whatnot takes things and they handle it, and they let me know what I need to do to take care of somebody. Versus like an eBay, for example, as a seller on eBay, the buyer's always right 100% of the time, no matter what. You could do everything right. Yeah. And even if it's not even true, buyer wins no matter what.
When you're talking about eBay, you're talking, was that Frank? When you're talking about just buying and selling on eBay, or are you talking about they of course do breaks on eBay? Have you done that through eBay?
No, I'm talking just buying and selling singles. I pretty much mostly do.
Yep.
Did you say they break on eBay?
Yeah, they're starting to experiment with it.
I never even heard of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how experimental it is. I'll make sure to send it over to you. Oh, there's White Mamba. He's back.
Yeah, my computer once in a while runs out of memory or whatever, and has to kind of like reboot this deal here. But yeah, I pretty much only do singles on both Whatnot and eBay. Now I will maybe try to do some breaks with the Bo Jackson stuff on the second edition if I can get my hands on product. But again, we had so much fun opening it that I can't make any promises because my wife will probably rip open everything I get my hands on anyway. So
Yeah.
Well, let's hope the EV on that's as good as it is here.
well, that's it too. That was one of the things I mentioned to Eric, I believe his name is, the production manager, when I spoke with him, was that, you know, it's a pretty obvious statement to probably think that they're going to make more of the next product because they want to make more money and they want to sell more. And I get that, but I just hope that they don't get too crazy, so that the value is still there.
So what would you think? How much do you think they could increase from your perspective, White Mamba? How much percentage-wise? How much can they increase? You think?
So to me, the key would be, and in being involved in business my whole life, this is how I would play it. Of course, they're going to increase the number of products sold, and I understand that. I would also, as I increase it, I would increase the number of players, so it increases the hit in somewhat of a same ration.
Yep.
That's how I think they can keep that hit level the same. In other words, if they're going to increase production by 30%, I would increase the number of players by 30% in the next load. That way, for the amount of product extra you're making, there's that many more hits involved as well. But if they make the same amount of characters and increase the product 30% production, obviously it's going to knock the hits down 30%.
Yep. Who would you like to see, White Mamba, if you could pick 3 additional heroes to be included in the next set?
Hoopy again.
Another Hoopy, by the way. I just want to point out, Hoopy is like Deadly Ice awoken. He is awoken, and Hoopy's now 3. But give me 3, and Rob, I'll come to you and Joey next. But 3 heroes you want to see in the next set.
I would say Jaden Daniels.
Yep.
Would probably be one for sure. I would say, boy, that's tough. I like Brock Powers a lot from the Raiders. I think he's a good stud player. And then I don't even think this is humanly possible, maybe, but if they could have something with Kobe, that would be probably obviously really cool.
Yeah. Is that all right, so now we're gonna go back there. But hey, Hawkwood, did you hear you had a Raider pick in there?
Yep, I did, and that's because he has set tight end rookie season rookie records left and right. That guy is phenomenal.
Yeah. Hawkwood's a big Denver Broncos fan living in Colorado, but he respects the Raiders.
Nope. I hate the Broncos more than anything.
Well, like selling any cards, the rookie inspired logo adds value. So,
yep.
You know, it's neat. There we go. So we need to see more rookies for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, you're up next. The 3 you want to see in the next one.
I'd love to see Bryce Harper incorporated. If at all possible, Josh Allen. But I don't know how doable that's going to be. And third, I'd like him to go ahead and get Caitlin Clark's auto on here.
Yeah, that would be great. Now, White Mamba, you know that there's a home team hero artwork that's Jaybird, right, for Jaden Daniels?
No, I guess I didn't know that.
It's not in the set. It's artwork that's available. So that is out there.
I got a question, Slappy White. If you could choose any nickname for who's the quarterback that you just
Josh
said?
Allen?
Josh Allen. What would you name his nickname?
I would nickname him Bison.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And what was the other one you said, Major Rob?
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. What would you call him if you had a nickname in Slappy?
Oh my God.
Now you're asking him for one we don't actually have.
I think he has a good nickname though for him.
Well, wasn't Bryce? Wasn't the Bryce the one? I'm trying to think. Wasn't he the one that who wouldn't sign with the Phillies originally? Wasn't that Bryce when he went to the Nationals? He wouldn't sign with them, and when Kurt Schilling wasn't Kurt Schilling the Union rep when he first tried to sign?
I don't remember any of that.
Does anybody? All right, what were you looking for? I wasn't picking up what you were putting down though, Hawkwind. What was the nickname for? What's the nickname for Bryce?
I can't remember, but it's in HE already.
Bryce Harper is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He is.
So
Oh.
that's what.
Oh, geez. I'll look real quick.
Yeah, I just
got
once
it right
Rob said
Take a
that.
look at this. If people wondered, there's this right here. What's that say? And if you haven't wondered, you should probably take a look at it. It says, read it to me. Exclusive collectible card game of HT, that swords is TH, Home Team Heroes. So that
Harpoon.
means-
Oh, jeez. Yeah, go ahead, Hawkman.
No, I mean, people should look it up for themselves. It's actually quite interesting. But this is part of what the heroes, this is where the heroes.
I can't believe I forgot Harpoon too. As soon as Rob said that, oh my gosh, Rob, that's bad. Hoopy.
Yeah.
So, have we gotten an auto? I don't think we have yet.
No, we haven't.
No.
Ben put it up about the same time I said it.
Oh my gosh, Ben's actually watching. Yeah. Harpoon.
I can't, and that's my team. I can't believe I forgot that.
I know. That's yes. But Ben also fell asleep next to his kid, so he has a little bit more sleep than we do.
What's
So
that?
Mamba, if you haven't seen the HTH, you're going to see a bunch of same type of inspired characters, heroes, I should say, that you haven't seen yet on the printed physical cards. They can give you some ideas of what might be coming down with some additional heroes in the future.
Good.
Teamer stand.
We got a hit here, it looks like.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But then when I go like this,
This is Tech Super.
it doesn't look like it when I go like that.
No, you're right.
And that's some of the art that bleeds across the borders, which I think is awesome. Like the hands outside, right? That's what I love about it.
One of the things I found so interesting about this product too is that with as much as we opened, the rarity of some things and the high volume of others. What I mean by that is we probably opened, I don't honestly know the number, but it has to be like 20,000 plus cards, maybe more. And we got 2 CC foil fires.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, we originally thought when we started opening all this product, I said to my wife, well, we'll put a bunch of sets together and, you know, offer them to some of the guys on Discord or on eBay or whatever. And when we started looking, my son took a set of foil CCs, and the next thing I know, we got one. So one big fire. You know, I've got probably 150 steel.
That looks like a hit.
Brenda Bunsen got a pretty big hit. So BP just said, is it incredibly laggy for anybody else? It might be because all the people on stage, Sloppy. Can you take me off stage on that? And because I have two, I'm on there twice, my phone and the computer.
Sure, it's probably not going to make the difference. All right, go ahead.
All right, who's Brenda Bunsen?
Brenda Bunsen is Paul.
Well, Paul's about to be a happy person.
All right, Paul, this one's for you, buddy. Steel. Awesome
Dawson. We've seen that card before.
Yes, we have.
Because I joked about standing there posing.
Yes, I know. That's a second, and the beautiful signature. Did we get a low number play?
Get a low number.
Let's see. 2 packs left?
2 packs left, and then we go into the guarantee battle.
Oh, that wasn't a guaranteed auto in that box?
No, it was 1. So it goes, we've been doing booster, hobby, and then jumbo.
So I do have a play question.
Yep.
Are the day 1 cards allowed in the deck?
Yeah, which ones?
Day 1, do you
Day
mean
1.
national? National?
No, the day 1 promo cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna sell several of those tomorrow. Like this is the fire Bojack, sliding Bojacks, or Wednesdays.
This is Tekka Trucker. This is his first one.
We got something on this one for Dijon Don.
This is Tekka.
It looks like a rad.
It's clearly a rat with the old man hand slipping.
What kind of rat?
It looked like a fire.
You think a fire? What do you think? Anyone
I don't.
else?
Steel.
Yeah. Ice.
Fire. Cupid.
Cupid.
Oh, nice.
That's a lovely, lovely card. Anyone?
That one's Tekka.
7 more boxes to go.
No one got
Hey.
my joke? Fine.
You know what? You could look at it like, yeah, you could look at it, Major Rob, as a Christmas gift.
Oh,
wait,
I'm gonna go to bed here in about 15 minutes. So
In
the
the
rest
same
will be a Christmas gift.
We got Cupid and Robin Hood in the same pack.
Yeah, really sorry, Deadly Ice, about the stream getting. I'm not sure what's going on with the lag, but yeah, if you try X, I know some folks said when they looked at it on X, it was a little bit better. So you can head towards Radish Breaks on X. A little bit better there. Not sure why YouTube we're having that issue with them. Last pack here, and then we're gonna move on to Jumbo number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Willie B.
You're not going to bed, Rob. Willie B.
Flappy. How many
Yes.
people are actually viewing this overall?
55 right now.
Pretty good amount.
Yep, pretty good. Yeah, and again, we estimated it was going to be about 4 hours.
And we're done with that box. Everyone?
All right, let me go ahead and
I gotta get water real quick.
all right, and so just to share, it's that White Mamba, to take a look. We'll show you. This is the Jaybird. You wanted Jaden Daniels? That's the Jaybird art for Jaden Daniels.
Oh wow, that is cool. Yeah.
This is actually a 1 of 1, and it's a black 1 of 1. So there's 1 of 1 for each weapon. But anyway, we can go into it another time.
Just for the people that are watching, though, this is not a physical card.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet, but it's expecting to in the next couple weeks, right, Major Rob?
As far as I know. That is the last information I got. B-Jamps would know better than me.
Yeah, B-Jams would be there. So one of the things that we'll talk about another time, White Mama, but you mentioned Jaden Daniels. Just to let you know, if you love Jaden Daniels, is that, again, we're kind of crossing the line here at Radish. So to share with you a little bit about the digital, but there's artwork for Jaden Daniels already.
Cool.
Yeah, no, those black 1 of 1s, those are highly sought after. Then, not to mention, right, Major Rob, we have bounties in that
Yes.
side of the house for those.
Yep.
Some of those. All right, and so of course, Hawkwin, you're mixing them up right now, right? We don't want to, just to make sure we get those autos spread out.
Yep, and I pick up from all over this pile. I don't really shuffle them that much in the beginning because it takes time. I just pick throughout the files after a little bit of shuffling. So 3 guaranteed autos and a plethora of other goodies since we got 50 back.
All right, first hot dog here is going to be
Sammy sausage.
Sammy Sausage.
Sammy sausage.
Okay,
Oh,
one
yeah.
person.
Grin.
Hold on, let me get him.
Hold on, I got fat fingers.
No, hold on one second. All right, I got it.
That drill bit looks like it's going somewhere you don't want it to be. So.
Mario said, is it me or is it freezing for others? Then
Yeah,
he came back and said, I think X was streaming better. Another guy said it's everybody. And then BP Fergus said he tried X and as well, and it's just as bad.
Let me turn my I'm gonna go
No,
down
no,
to
no. Hey,
I don't think it's anything you're doing.
yeah, Hawkwin, it's not you.
There's really nothing we can do about that, unfortunately.
It's too bad though. It's obviously mine really sucks. Tony Carl,
Yeah.
because we haven't called his name enough tonight.
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, it is the first Coney Carl though for the Jumbo 2.
Traveler, Showtime, Vampire, Community, so on and so forth.
Well, it could be the first Coney Carl since the last 13.
You haven't added how many there are, Rob, have you?
No, I have not. No.
It's interesting. It's laggy for other people, but the people on stage, it's
Hold on. All right, hold on. All right, everybody. We are back. Sorry for that technical problem where we just bugged out there for a second. We're back with Radish Break 6. This is part 2. We are in Jumbo number 2. So we've done Booster Hobby Jumbo 1, Booster Hobby 2, and now we're in Jumbo 2. And we were just opening the third, or let's see, what is that you have there? It's Glitzy. And so that was the third one that we were just opening, right, Hawkman? Well, you don't know. It's the third one we're opening right now. All right, everybody.
There is a hit in here. How's it looking? People can see it, right?
Yeah.
And for folks out there, it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, ooh.
Steel Rad of Javalanche. And I can tell you right now, that's the first Javalanche hit, since I haven't said it. Like
That's Murray, right?
Yep. Jamal Murray of the Denver Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Because I live out here.
And Joey Joey, you just got a hit.
I know. Very happy. Now I need about 7 more. No, just kidding.
We'll get there. It's a long night.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Luckily, I'm at work, so it doesn't matter.
So, what are you doing at work, by the way, if you don't mind us asking?
I actually own a newspaper distribution center on Long Island.
Oh my gosh, if that's something we could talk about, like talk about an industry that's changing, Joey. Jeez,
Oh, it's dying.
Yeah.
Hot.
I was gonna say that doesn't.
Hot shot. All right.
Oh, we got a glow.
Ooh.
And this one's going to Milvek.
Novak, you got a glow, buddy. Wild beard, that's cool looking. Because that beard, very, very radioactive.
Hey, just to let you know, when we downgraded to the 720 Hawk one, you just gotta hold it really still because the autofocus is not there anymore.
No, no, you're right. But it's doable. Oh, I didn't need to hold it for that one, did I? Halo's pretty, but it's not a hit.
And that was
Hot Shot.
That was Hot Shot. Okay, good. Just letting folks know that just keep track of who the hot dog is because I see we're starting to get our stream numbers back. But for folks who don't know, all right, we'll probably have to. Hey, hey Hawkman, just stop for a second. So one of the things they've said is that it's not the stream is not better and it's unwatchable. So unfortunately, we have these loose packs open. We have to get through it. But if it's not cleared up, we're going to stop now. We're going to continue. So we won't finish it tonight because people have to be able to watch this. All right. So who do we have right there, Hawkman?
It's Coney Carl again.
Yep.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. If we can't finish it, we'll count these packs so everyone knows how many. I'll show the boxes there.
That's probably the best way to do it.
So Eagle Eye, Tasem, Cobra, Double Check. There's Chastity Belt on. I like that. Triple Threat.
I hate to hit you with this question, Slappy, but when would you be picking up?
Right now I'm just trying to solve it, Rob. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I got you.
With New Year's Eve tomorrow. With New Year's Eve
It'd be best to do it during the day.
Yeah. What's that?
Makes sense to do it during the day, wouldn't it?
No, I would not be doing it on New Year's Eve. Too many people have plans. We can't do it then. That's why I don't want to get into it right now. It's like I know everybody's gonna have an opinion, but I'm not gonna do it on New Year's Eve. There's too many people. Like white.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So We'll figure it out. But we got to get through this. This is open. It's front of the camera.
No, he said go ahead and do it, Hawkwind.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do piles of 5. It's a 5. You can see it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll line them up to each other so you can see that they're equal size, roughly. 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you doing this for, Hawkwood?
1, 2, 3, 4. To show how many are left, so when we come back to the screen, we can have the
No.
same
We gotta get through. We gotta get through these packs. I mean, they're loose. Yeah, they're on the screen. They're loose. We gotta do it.
Are you still recording at least?
Yeah, it's still going there.
Okay, well, that's evidence we need for a time saving. So should I keep going?
Yes.
All right. So people are not going to see, unfortunately. I'm try cutting out the extra cans. All right. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Now I'll discombobulate it. Sammy Sausage. And he has gotten 3 battlefoils.
All right.
Sammy.
So Joey,
Yes.
you said that the newspaper industry is dying. Is that because there's less paper products being put out?
No, it's just that people that are younger don't pick up a paper anymore. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, they go on their phone.
Yeah, everything's on the phone now.
Who was that, Hawkwind?
Rob.
Rollerboard Rob.
Yeah, I've been doing it for like 34 years. I've been the owner for like 17 years now. So
Wow.
it's a lot different than 35 years ago, 30 years ago.
So what, the
Hell.
newspapers bring their stuff to you and you distribute it?
Yeah, like I have a warehouse here, and every paper, the Post and the Newsday, the New York Times, Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, Hawkwind, you gotta say it out loud. Sorry.
Bratwurst.
All right.
Bratwurst.
There's a little bit of a glare now with the 720.
Oh. Let me.
No, it's not you. It's the 720. So we're just gonna
Just going down the hill, huh?
Starting about 12:30 at night, and then my guy is having till like 7 in the morning to deliver. But we deliver everything out east, like all the movie stars area and all that shit. The Hamptons and all that stuff. So
who is that? Dijon Don?
Dijon Don.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe just tilt it the top part more towards you so we can see. That'll help.